What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all, I'm going to do a recap from yesterday, just one story, because I don't even know if I said anything about it last night. Plus, I got some breaking news. Y'all, we got to talk about Trump, what he said, the message he gave to those 37 commuted prisoners. We also are going to talk about what Elon Musk endorsed, okay? And what else? Isaac Hayes' son. What a Karen told him. So get you something to eat, drink, and relax and chair. If you are at work, do your job, and let's check out Shay's Tube. Shay's Tube. Yay. Happy and blessed Friday, guys. I hope you had a great holiday. Like I told you guys before, I did, and I'm blessed to be here. We are all blessed to be here on this Friday. Don't forget tonight, it's Friday Fuckery. Make sure you guys tune in for that, because I got a lot of fuckery stories to tell you guys later on. Y'all, from time to time, I'm going to do earlier lives, because I'll be so tired from working and doing everything I do all day. So from time to time, I will do like a daytime live for people who can't stay up late, like this night owl right here, and the other night owls who watch me. All right. Now, before we start off with this live, guys, I want to go ahead and go over this Copyright Disclaimer Act, like always. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that reddish looking banner right there. Also, guys, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing so many things. First thing first, okay? You can thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you also share and leave a comment. Guys, make sure y'all leave comments, okay? Let's talk about some of these things that you hear about. Even if you don't watch this whole video, just talk about what you did watch. You know, let's talk about it, because some of these listen. This stuff that I talk about is very important. So I think you guys need to be saying stuff in the comment section, okay? So talk about it. These things affect us every single day. If it does not affect us, it affects our kids or their kids in the future, or our relatives, or whatever the case is. So make sure you guys, do some talking, some communication, okay, about the stuff that we talk about. And don't forget to share this video. That is very crucial as well. Share and thumbs up, because the more you thumbs up, the more YouTube will put it in the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel, like I just asked you guys to do if you are not subscribed. Now, to show more support, you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. I actually made it kind of cheap, so it wouldn't be hard for people to afford in their budget. So check that out. Copy one. We're going to be doing a lot of things over there. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to have fun. We're just going to do stuff over there. So make sure you cop a membership, guys, and thank you in advance for that. And if you don't want to cop a membership, you can also do a super sticker. And I think it has designated amounts on each one. Or you can do a super chat, okay? Or you can do a cash app at $Shays too. Everything that's donated over here on this channel, guys, goes to paying for things that I have to pay for on this channel, okay? Like StreamYard, like, getting all this stuff done, the internet bill, whatever, whatever that's associated with this channel, and it isn't free, it costs, okay? So that's what those donations are used for. All right, and thank you in advance for that, and thanks to all the people who have donated, because I do appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys donating and joining Shay's Tube through the memberships and things like that. And a big thank you to Jermaine, who is doing a wonderful job with these thumbnails, with helping me research information and everything else that he does, and donating and everything. I appreciate you, Jermaine, and thank you so much. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. I always say the bushes first, because y'all guys, you guys stay out there at the bushes. I just want to acknowledge you guys. Thank you to everybody who watches this in the replay. I appreciate you guys too. And of course, thanks to Jermaine over here in the chat. And as people come in, if they come in, because it is the holiday week and everything, I'll tell them thank you. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and pin this real quick. Then we're gonna go ahead and start off because I'm not gonna be here no longer than an hour and a half because y'all know I got to go. I got to do the work. I got to go run some errands and start my day and stuff like that. So let me turn this down real quick because I need to pin this. You cannot pin this on StreamYard, which is crazy, man. You have to actually go to your YouTube channel. I guess because it's through YouTube. I don't know. So I have to go to my YouTube channel to pin this on my phone, and then I log out of that stuff. Not log off, but I just take that off, and then I come back over here. I'm not gonna, I don't usually play my live on my phone. Some people do, but I don't. The only time I do it is when I do a split screen, and I may do a split screen today, real quick, if I can transfer that over real quick. Okay, let me just do this real quick, guys. It will not take that long. And sorry about last night. My ass is always be trying to do these lives and know that I be tired. I did all right, but I know the parts that I really truly messed up on. So sorry about that because again, I be trying to stay on target and stuff, stay on schedule. I don't like to be off schedule. I'm very, I'm a schedule person. I do everything on a schedule. I repeat, I do not like to be off schedule. But at the same time, I need to realize that I need to stay my ass, basically alert or don't do the live. So that won't be happening again. My ass is always, at first I was awake. I'm not going to lie. And then it's like all of a sudden I start getting sleepy because it'd be like 1:30, 2:30 in the morning here. So like I said, I'm going to try to change my schedule a little bit and try not to come on when I'm too daggone tired because I know I mixed up some stories again last night. And that's why I had to come back today to let you guys know what I mixed up and just to clear it up because that's what it's all about. Making sure you, when you give out information, you give it out the correct way or don't give it out at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's on everything, guys. And that's just the truth. All right, let me see if I can transfer this to me real quick to put it on the heck am I doing? To put it on my, on my Gmail account so I can show you guys on the screen versus on my phone. Now, sometimes from time to time, I will have to show you guys stuff on my phone because it's just better. You know what I'm saying? Than putting it on this daggone computer sometimes. So sometimes I will do that. And then plus sometimes I don't have enough time. Because when I tell you guys I be busy, I'm not lying. I be really, truly busy all the daggone time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the daggone time. I mean, which I love it though. I love being busy. I don't think I would like being bored, not having anything to do. So again, like I just said, in the future, I'm gonna try to make sure I'm not tired or won't get tired. And if I do, then I'll just reschedule the live because that does not even make any sense. Me falling in damn sleep. I don't actually fall all the way to sleep, but I be in the twilight zone. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be in the twilight zone? I be in the twilight zone. I don't even know what I be talking about sometimes because that's I can remember if I told you guys about this story yesterday. Let me see. Let me just put post up here so I can know. And these, when I do this is part one. Let's see if I can do it in order. It's in order on my phone. I'm gonna try to see if I can keep it in order when I show it up here. I'm gonna put part two so I won't click the wrong thing. I'm getting better and better at this sharing stuff though. Because before, man, I was showing part 4, 2, 1, mixing everything all up, but y'all still watched. This is part 2 right here. Part 2. But I definitely need y'all to share this video, subscribe to the channel, tell other people about this channel. Because over here, we don't give out BS news. The only time I'll give you guys BS stuff is if I'm playing around or maybe on Every Friday. It don't really be bull crap news. It just be a trip. You know what I'm saying? I don't give out fake stuff over here. That's what I'm trying to say. Or fake, or, just fake stuff, a lot of fakery, So you're going to have the real stuff anyway. And the only way it can be fake if the news is telling you something else. Other than that, it'll be real and stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. I think I'm going to leave the other things I'll show you from my phone. I just shared all that. So hopefully everything, I think I shared the right thing. I might have shared, hold on, did I share the right thing or did I just share the stuff that I looked at? Yes, we'll see when I get to do it. But let me share this right here too, because I think I shared the wrong thing. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is Trump right here. Okay, so Trump, I'll be tripping out, man. I mean, I agree with some things this man says regarding what he told those 37 people, but I think he should have said it in a different way. Okay, let's keep it real. I think he should have said it in a different way. Okay, as a president, I think certain things shouldn't be said. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think certain things should be said. And I think all criminals that do hardcore crimes, regardless if they are a celeb, president, or whatever, I think they should be held accountable as well. Okay, I really do. I don't give a dag on who they are. So anyway, let's go ahead and start off. I'll be sleep talking, right? I'll be sleep talking. You're right about that. You know, Jermaine. And the thing about it, Jermaine, I don't even know what the hell I be talking. I do, but I be forget what I'm talking about. I be mixing stuff up. It'd be funny as shit. I don't even want to go back and listen to the video because I'm gonna get mad and want to put it in private and stuff. So it is what it is, guys. Do I need to turn that music down any Jermaine? Let me know. Because it don't sound loud on my end, but it may sound loud on you guys' end. Just tell me, Jermaine, is it too loud? Do I need to turn it down a bit or what? I'm waiting for your answer. Okay, because it seems like your ass be sleeping too. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like. Okay, so let me turn it down a little bit. You can't satisfy these men. They are so annoying. No, Jermaine think I'm crazy, y'all. Okay, I just want to let you guys know that. He said I was mean and I was crazy, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let me go ahead and do that recap first on Jay Z and Diddy, okay? Let's do that first. Okay, boss, okay. Gosh. This is the person be telling me I be messing up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do a good video. All right, I be so bad. Sometimes I hate when he called me after I do a video and I fall asleep because I know he be trying to be nice, but he really want to say, start over again. That shit was not good. All right, let's go ahead and do the recap of Jay Z and what's that man's name? Did that. Take that. Did that. Diddy. Take that. Whoa. No. Oh my God. Oh man. Y'all wait till I get this all straight like I wanted. Y'all gonna be laughing y'all butts off. I'm gonna tell you that straight. Like Shay is so daggone silly. It's ridiculous. Okay, we need to take this down. Man, I need to take this shit right here down, y'all. Hold on. Okay, now let me see if I can share this. I just think I messed up. Let's see. Okay, so I got to take this off completely. Okay, let's do it over here. Let's do this, and do this. Copy, paste, and let's take this stuff down right here. So let's cancel this banner. Now let's show this one. We'll save this one and do that. All right, this thing on StreamYard, man, they be charging too much and don't be doing what they need to be doing when I need it done. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. Anyway, this is recap of Diddy and Jay Z, y'all. What's up now? Okay. Okay, so anyway, guys, y'all remember about the case where the lady, well, she was a girl at the time, said that Jay Z and Diddy raped her. Well, this lady, I believe, this is the same lady. Let me make sure. Let me just go ahead and read it, what it says. Okay, let me go ahead and read it. Let's see if I can read this correctly. Okay, anyway, Jay Z, the lady is anonymous. Okay, let me just put it like that. She was 13 years old when she claimed this great assault happened to her. Okay, so Jay Z wanted, his lawyer and him wanted the girl, the lady, she's now a lady, to reveal herself. Anyway, a New York City judge rules against Jay Z after relentless courtroom plot. So let me tell you guys about that now. So anyway, Judge Torres, I guess her name is Torres. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Torres. Okay. She sided with his accuser, granting the woman to stay anonymous for the next stage of proceedings and slamming Spiro in the process. Spiro is Jay Z's attorney, okay? The woman, referred to as Jane Doe, alleges Carter, along with Diddy, drugged and actually assaulted her when she was 13 at an after party for the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. Carter has definitely denied the claims. Diddy has also denied the claims as well, okay? Jay Z called the claims baseless. Okay? Now, in a 5-page filing released on Thursday, Judge Torres condemned Spiro's aggressive legal maneuvers, describing them as combative and filled with inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks. Okay, and I guess I said that right. HOMINEM, homonym. Okay, attacks. She accused Carter's attorney of attempting to fast track the judicial process by repeatedly filing motions to reveal the identity of Jane Doe and dismiss the case. Carter's lawyers' relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. That's what the judge said. The court will not fast track the judicial process merely because counsel demands it. So she said no to speeding this up. And no, this Jane Doe, she does not have to reveal herself. Okay, and she accuses Sean Combs' lawyer of using all these tactics to get this case dismissed. Okay, point blank. Now, according to the lawsuit, right, the judge is biased. The alleged incident happened after the accuser, then a teenager, trying to get into the award show at Radio City Music Hall. She was invited to an after party by a man claiming to be Diddy's limo driver. The suit alleges how, upon arriving at the party, the woman was coerced into signing an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, served a drink laced with drugs, and eventually assaulted by Carter and Combs as a female celeb looked on. Now, in his denial, Carter has accused both the accuser and her attorney, Tony Busby, of fabricating a false statement. In a crucial win for the plaintiff, the judge ruled that Jane Doe does not have to give up her identity. She can stay anonymous, at least for the time being. The judge emphasized that the weight of the factors tips in favor of allowing plaintiff to remain anonymous, at least for this stage of the litigation. Busby's lawsuit against Jay Z is part of a series of civil cases he has filed against Combs, 55, who we know is incarcerated in New York as he awaits trial on federal charges that he coerced and abused women for years. Jay Z said the lawsuit against him is part of an extortion attempt. Okay? Let's see what you said. This case should have been dismissed. The lady's story doesn't make sense. Right, because we listen, I think a week or two ago, we actually sat here and watched her interview, and then we watched her other interview, and she did not say, she was inconsistent with some things, okay? And then her attorney claimed that because she has a condition going on and she it happened so long ago and she's telling the story over and over again, she may be confused with things. But the thing is, I do understand that. However, I don't understand how her father says he doesn't recall picking her up. Okay, I don't understand how where's the person who worked in the gas station, the witness who was working in the gas station, where's that witness at? So we can know if she actually came in that gas station at all, and if she did come into the gas station, what was she looking like? What did she say? Why didn't the person working at the daggone counter at the gas station call the police? And what dad picks up a child, a 13-year-old, 5+ hours away and does not recall that, or does not ask his child where she was at, call the police himself? If you have been raped and assaulted or whatever the case is, I don't think you're going to be in the most calmest mood. You're probably going to be looking scared, especially at 13. It just does not add up. And why this judge doesn't see that, I don't know, and dismiss the case. And also the people she claims she talked to who wasn't there. They were on tour. Come on now. It's not a mixed up year or anything, because you can calculate her age that she is now and the age she would have been back in that during that time. It just doesn't add up, guys. Okay, anyway, they said after the allegation came to light, he swiftly issued a statement in which he accused Busby, we're talking about Jay Z, of trying to blackmail him by getting him to agree to a legal settlement over allegations he and Combs actually assaulted a woman when she was 13 years old. He said, I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human being, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. And then, of course, Busby had to come back with a picture and a whole statement on social media about him being a Marine and his rank and all this other stuff, which I think all of it is plainly ridiculous. Okay, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to show anything to anybody because you know what you have done. All right. Now, Busby, a well-known name in Texas courtrooms who has won billions of dollars in settlements for his clients, has said his firm is representing more than 150 people, both men and women, who allege sexual abuse and exploitation at the hands of Combs. Busby's firm, let's stop right there, but he want to do that, but he's not, going into strict details about his allegations of assault, battery, I believe, and sexual assault. Okay, we're going to revisit that in just 1 minute so I can make sure I got that right. Let's talk about that, Busby. Okay. Anyway, Busby firm, which has set up a 1-800 number for accusers, is representing more than 100 alleged Diddy victims and has filed a wave of suits against hip-hop mogul Combs. Busby's lawsuit alleged that many of the people he represents were abused at parties in New York, California, and Florida, where these people were given drinks that were laced with drugs. And the thing about it, if they have adequate proof, you know what I'm saying, then it is what it is. But if they don't, and these people are just word of mouth and trying to get people to convince them, I don't think that's right. You should have some type of proof, witnesses or something. In this girl's case, it should be a witness there. Where is the person in the gas station? Where? Because unless that person is not alive, where is that person? The person who she claimed who took her to the VMAs and stuff, the Radio City, whatever, awards, whatever. That person is not alive now. How convenient. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then also too, I'm trying to figure out why didn't she reveal to her dad that she was great? Okay, so they could have taken her to the hospital to get a great kit done. Because even if she refuses to tell the people at the hospital what happened, they would still keep that the results. And she could have also took a picture of it, just to show us, to show everybody that this is for real, that she, experienced. If they didn't do drug tests or go to the hospital, how can you prove you were drugged over 20 years ago? Maybe they just drank too much and got drunk. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How can you prove this just by listening to somebody, spew out accusations? If that's the case, we all can go and say, we went to Diddy's party, he raped us, and Jay Z did too. We can all go and say that and try to get a piece of that pie. That's crazy. You should have some type of proof. Again, where is the witness at the gas station she ran to? What about people who were in their homes or driving by? No one saw this little underage girl running outside at night. If you were driving, right, and you saw a girl running at nighttime, wouldn't you stop? Because let me tell you something. About a couple of years ago, I saw a girl walking on the sidewalk crying, and I went back to ask her what was wrong. That's when I had to, go off on the dude who was out there, but because he ran up to my car. That's a whole nother story. I told you guys about that before. But I tried to help her. So if you see a little girl running in the dead, going outside, running to the gas station, when you be saying something, and even if no one was out there, when you got to the gas station itself, Wouldn't the person, the attendant at the counter, don't you guys think that person would say something? And what about the cameras? Did the cameras pick her up? Nobody said anything about this. Attorney Spiro, I hope you are investigating all of this. Okay, where are the cameras? I know they probably don't have them about 20 years, but I'm just saying you can just go check. What about the person who worked in the daggone gas station? Where's this person at? I mean, listen, this girl is just saying that she ran to the gas station, she was raped, all this other stuff. Where are the witnesses? What about the people who were at the daggone party, the after party? It was just those three people there. It was just Jay Z, Diddy, and the female celeb. Nobody else was there. Nobody else was there. Who else saw her at the house? Okay, who else saw her at the house and knew that she went in that bedroom? Okay, all of these things need to be looked into. And no one is going to forget about driving 5 hours to pick up their little underage daughter. And then, she's just at a gas station waiting on you. Who's going to forget that? He said he does not recall it. And he said if something like that happened, he don't think he will forget it. He did say he'd be busy, but still, you're not going to forget that. Okay, you're not going to forget picking up your daughter. As busy as I am, I don't forget main things that happen with my kids or even with myself. And then you don't ask any questions. She said her dad didn't ask any questions. Who the hell picks up their 13-year-old daughter and don't say, where you been? What happened? Especially if she gets in the car looking a hot mess, looking like she went through some stuff. Who does this? It does not add up. I need you people to stop acting like y'all in the twilight zone. Stop letting these people run lies over you. Okay, point blank, and tell you anything. It's time to wake up for real and know that people be lying. Hey, J4, what's up? What's up? Merry Christmas, J4. I hope you had a good holiday. It's time to wake up. For real, it's time to wake up. Because her story, it just does not make any sense. I want to know, where are the witnesses? The people who were in that house, okay? Because if I was invited to an after party and I only saw 3 people there, Jay Z, Diddy, and some woman, female celeb, who I think Tony Busby made a mistake and said her name. Okay, I'm not going to tell you guys her name here. You have to go look it up. I'm getting out of there. Okay, point blank, because I'm like, where is everybody else? This is weird. Okay, and then why are you drinking alcohol at 13? And why are they even giving her alcohol? Because let me tell you something. I know men say women look older, because of their bodies or whatever. But I'm sorry, guys. I still say you should be able to tell by looking at her face. Because I don't care how much makeup a little girl has on, you can tell she's younger. Just like I can tell a dude when he's younger. All right? You can tell. You can talk to them and tell how they talk. So why were they even... She should have been there if she was there, and she definitely should have been offered no alcohol, and no extra stuff should have ever happened. Thank you, J4. Now, let me tell y'all my theory on that real quick. I don't know if I'm right, but say this girl was there, all right? What if she did? What if she was there? Okay, but maybe they thought she was 18, all right? If she was there, all right? And then they gave her some drinks, stuff happened. I don't know if they laced it or not. She could have just got a little tipsy and, felt like it was laced and went back to lay down on the bed. And then they came in there and started playing around with it and stuff happened. Years later, she wants to say it's great. And so she makes up all this other stuff to go with it. Who's to say it did not happen like that? Now, I'm not saying that it did happen like that, because it could have very well happened the way she said it. But who's to say it didn't? So that's why you need witnesses. Where are the people who were at that daggone after party? What about the people standing outside the award ceremony? You mean to tell me nobody saw her get into a car? Nobody saw her? Nobody. And not only that, okay, in the house, okay, where is the limousine driver? Where is the limousine driver, guys? Where's the daggone limousine driver at? Okay, and this is what attorney, I hope he's doing this, Spiro. I hope he's trying to find the limousine driver, the person who worked at the gas station back then. 20 some years is a long time, but it's not that damn long ago. That was in what, 2000? Let's see. Yeah, 2000. It's not that daggone long ago. Okay. So where is the limousine driver, guys? Okay. So before y'all believe any old thing, you need to look at all that stuff. You need to be asking yourself, where are the witnesses? Where is the limousine driver? Who the people at the after party? Who was there? They need to be subpoenaed. Okay, point blank. The lawyer should be questioning them, trying to find out who these people are and question these people. Because somebody saw her go in the room. If she actually went, somebody saw her there. Someone saw her at the gas station. What gas station is it? Who worked there back then? Back in 2000, right? This happened in 2000. If it's 24 years ago, it was in 2000. Okay? Who worked in the gas station? Where are all these people at, guys? The limousine driver, the person working in the store, people at the party. Who in the heck is this female celeb? Why are they not revealing her name? We already got it anyway. She needs to be questioned. You cannot accuse people. You can accuse all you want to, but you cannot convict somebody of something or say somebody did something if you don't have concrete evidence. Now, again, let me stress this again. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. What I'm saying is, where is the evidence? Just like with any other case, everybody making allegations and all this other stuff, but I don't see no real concrete proof. All right? I just don't see it. Now, I don't know what the feds have regarding Diddy on those tapes. Okay, they may have concrete proof. And if they do, he's going to be in a world of trouble. Okay, because why lie? If you did certain things, just say you did it. Because you know they got the tapes. And I still wonder, and I'm still wondering to myself, what in the crap is wrong with him? Who keeps videos? Who keeps them? Even if you do keep them, you're going to send that stuff so far away from you, somewhere that they can never find it. You're not going to tell anybody or anything. Why would you keep it in your mansion when you already know that someday they're looking at you? When Cassie was asking him for money before she filed that lawsuit, he should have got rid of every damn thing right there to there. But when you have that God complex and think you cannot be touched, this is what happens. That's very weird, very strange. Why would you keep this stuff? So if you get caught, they have evidence right there showing what you did. And then if you know that the FBI has evidence, why would you be even pleading? Why would you be saying that you didn't do anything? You should be making a plea deal. It's plainly crazy. You got that right, Search for You, and thank you for tuning in. And some more people are going to be ending up like that too. Keep on running their damn mouth saying silly things. All right. Yeah, with Jay Z, you're saying that it didn't happen, right? We know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think it happened with Jay Z either. I just don't. I mean, I don't know Jay Z, but I just don't feel like that happened. With Diddy, it's a whole different story. But with Jay Z, I just don't see it. You know, everybody trying to associate him with Foxy Brown, even though Foxy Brown is not owning up to nothing people are saying. That's nothing. Y'all need to stop that too. If Foxy Brown is not saying anything, then shut the hell up. Because y'all don't know what the heck went on. You guys are just guessing. Some of you men can't talk anyway, because some of you men be out here looking at underage girls and trying to talk to them. Just about 6 months ago, my daughter was outside, standing by the high school. About 9 months ago, standing by the high school, her and my other daughter, some older. The man, he's not old because he's around my age, but you know, to a younger person, he's old. Some older white dude pulls up, thought my daughter was in high school and was trying to talk to her. Even talk about money and stuff, okay? When she told him that, he asked her, does she go to the school across the street? She said, no, she's out of school. He didn't want to talk to her anymore, okay? He wanted an underage girl. He thought she was still in high school. So you got grown-ass men out here doing the same thing, but you want to say stuff about Diddy and you doing the same thing. You got grown-ass men out here beating women butts too, but you want to talk about this man beating Cassie and you're just as guilty? Shut your mouth up. Because if you did the same thing, you can't say shit. That's on everything. You can't say shit. If you ever beat a woman, you can't say crap. If you ever try to talk to anybody underage, you can't say shit. And that's on everything. Okay, you're no different than he is. Just like those people who witnessed all this stuff. If you witness this man, if he did anything these people are alleging, that Ali is alleging, whoever witnessed this need your ass kicked. That's the first thing. And you need to be incarcerated. Point blank. Y'all need to stop sugarcoating every daggone thing. Stop tripping out because you're racist and shit and saying stuff, but you let other people get away with the same thing this man has been accused of. You got so many people that I talked about on this channel that are in trouble right now or should be in trouble for great XT, you know what I'm talking about, okay, assault and doing the most. One person is out on bail. Another person won't be charged. Another person, his shit is stopped right now. The singer, you know, it's just so many people. Okay, you got one, the politician, they haven't even filed criminal charges. It's just the ethics committee is looking into it. But these people are accused of something similar, and you got people taking up for these damn people. For me, a criminal is a criminal. I don't give a damn if you're the president. I don't care if you're another type of politician. I don't give a damn if you are a singer, an actor, a regular person, a male or female, or whatever. A criminal is a criminal. If you're doing certain crimes, your ass need to be incarcerated. Point blank. All right? And that's on everything. So for y'all to sit up here and be talking this shit about Diddy and be doing some of the same stuff, you guys are crazy as heck. And that's on everything. How you going to be a rapist yourself, basically, but you're going to talk about another person doing the same thing? And then the sad thing about it, you know, certain things he does have proof about. Let's keep it real. And I do believe some of these people. I really, truly do. But certain things, there's just no proof. There's just no proof. Everybody want to talk about Cassie, but they be being women asses. Okay? You hear every day of a dude saying he gonna smack the shit out of a female, which is plainly ridiculous. For me, any man who hits a woman, unless it's self-defense, needs his ass kicked, and that's on everything. He really needs something. That's what I'm trying to keep it very, 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 very tasteful. All right? Because you should not ever put your hands on a woman unless it's self-defense. If you have a woman that likes to be hitting you, you don't need to be talking to her. You throw her ass in jail. That's what she need to be at anyway if she's violent. But y'all don't want to call the police, but y'all rather for them to call the police on you and then you get in trouble. That's so silly, man. So don't talk about Diddy. Don't say shit if you are guilty of doing these things yourself. Talking to underage girls, thinking it's cute because you're talking to a 17-year-old. They acting like you don't know how old she is. You can tell by talking to them. Okay, you can tell. Because when I was 30-some years old and some young ass dude tried to talk to me because I was looking even younger then, I would know that they're underage. I would know that they are just 18. Okay? I don't give a damn how they look or how their bodies look. They're too young. And that's the way you guys should be thinking. You shouldn't even be looking at no underage kids. If you want a younger woman, what's wrong with dating someone that's 21 or 22? They're not old. It's plain and ridiculous. You can't say shit about Diddy or anybody else because you're just as guilty. That's on everything. That's why I like talk about this topic because I get kind of teed off because so many people be saying weird shit and they be doing this stuff. I've had old ass men trying to talk to my little young ass daughters. My daughter told this old ass man out of Pasadena, he was like, she was at the damn crosswalk. He trying to talk to her. I'm in the store watching, just watching him. And she made a joke, said he should be in there talking to you because he's too old to be talking to me. She told the dude she only 15 years old. You know, and then he stopped talking to her then. This dude had to be every bit of 50-something. Shit, he looked like he's 60-something years old. I'm not joking. But he was probably like 50-something years old. So the thing is that there are so many men that do this. And if Sean Diddy Combs did do all of these things, he need to be ashamed of himself. And he should be exactly where he is if he did these things. Point blank. See, on my channel, I'm not going to take up for anyone if I think that they did do a crime, if I have some type of proof. We know he beat the shit out of Cassie. Let's keep it real. Okay, we know that. And I do believe some victims. I really do. But I don't have proof, so I don't know 100%. But if proof ever comes out, or if they reveal actual proof, then there you go. But some of these people, guys, I'm just telling y'all straight up, I don't believe their ass. I believe they're trying to get money, and that's just all, it's just what it is. Okay, just like with this other lady. I don't know for sure if Jay Z and Diddy did anything to her. But I don't even believe her. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I just don't. Because where are the people, the witnesses? Where is the actual proof? Now, if her attorney does have proof, then there you go. But if they do not have proof, then please stop this shit. And I should hope no attorney will represent people if they don't show any type of physical proof other than just words, okay? Because that's not a good look at all. It's definitely disgusting and a damn shame. It definitely is. And our culture is morally bankrupt. She definitely don't even remember the damn story. At least if you're going to tell something, you should go over the script many damn different times so you can say the same thing. Or just don't go deep into the discussion. I would have not. You know what? I wouldn't have even got on damn TV and did another interview. She already did one. Leave it at that and be quiet. That's another thing people do. Just shut up. Don't say a damn thing else if you're taking somebody to court. Don't say nothing else. Right. It's just a lot of BS. And why do you feel like, why did what's Busby feel like he needed to put up a IG, I think, of him with his military stuff? I wouldn't even respond back to Jay Z's stuff. I really wouldn't have. You know, I'm an attorney. Why I don't need to respond back to Jay Z? Shit. Okay, because it makes you look silly. You know, being a professional, attorney. That's crazy. Like I said, I hope he has some actual proof. And I hope Jay Z's attorney, Spiro, regardless of what that judge talking about, I hope Spiro finds that person who worked in that damn gas station, point blank. Okay? Because if I was an attorney and I was representing Jay Z, I'm going to be looking for that person. Because I want to know, did he see this girl come in this gas station? I want to know, what was she acting like? What did she say to you? Why didn't you call the police? Especially knowing that this girl looks young. He might not have known, or she might not have known that the girl was underage, but still just a girl coming in the gas station looking like she's scared, because she said she was scared. She said she was running. She probably didn't have her clothing on correctly or anything. Why didn't the person call the police? You don't listen to no person tell you don't call the police. You call the police anyway. Shit. And then for 5 hours waiting on her dad to come, what was she doing for those 5 hours? You mean to tell me she sat in the gas station, didn't say a word for 5 hours? That's what you guys are saying. She sat in the gas station for 5 hours and didn't say nothing. I don't believe that shit, y'all. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now, let me finish reading this right here. Anyway, Combs' lawyers have dismissed Busby's lawsuit as shameless stunts, okay, designed to extract payments from celebs who fear having lies spread about them. Hold on, y'all. Okay, in the Jay Z's lawsuit, the Texas-based attorney claimed the rapper has tried to bully and harass him and his client over the incident said to have happened at a 2000 VMA's after party. But this has backfired by emboldening them to take the case to court. Regarding the Jay Z's case, in his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm, Busby said in a statement. He continued, he filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me in this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldening. I know I just said that wrong. And I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. But they've been doing that in front of the media all this time. And that word is spelled EMBOLDENED, because I know I said it wrong. I know I butchered it. But anyway, they're already doing this. They're doing everything online. That's why we know so much about it. The thing is this right here. the demand letter, right? That's what they said they sent Jay Z, right? The attorney Busby claims that demand letter only asks for mediation, which I can't remember if he showed that demand letter or not, but I believe him. I believe it did say a mediation. I think Jay Z might have taken that as that they're going to ask for money too. Okay. Now, I don't know why they would want a mediation for what? What do you want to mediate? If your client said that Jay Z assaulted her, actually, why do you want to talk to him? You should just go ahead and take him to court. So I do understand why he would think that within this mediation, they're going to come up and ask for money. All right. Because what are we talking about in the mediation? What are we talking about? What are we trying to solve in the mediation? That's what his attorney should have been asking. Instead of Jay Z going back saying anything, his attorney, Jay Z's attorney, should have said, what does this mediation involve? What are you asking for? What do you want? Okay. Because usually when you mediate, you talk about the case, you talk about stuff. And sometimes in mediation, you discuss money. All right. Just like when I get my divorce all the way done and we go to mediation, we're going to talk about everything, what the settlement is going to be, what we agree upon and all that. That's why they said when you go to mediation, try to have everything together. Like my mediation won't be that much. It won't be that difficult because we already settled everything. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you do in a mediation. If y'all don't believe me, just let me look it up right now, okay? A mediation, because y'all know I like to look up everything. Okay, let's see. In law. Hold on. Let me make sure I spell it right. Oh, dang. Okay, let me see here. Here you go. So what is he talking about? Jay Z? Spiro, I know you're a good attorney, so I hope you do just what I think you should be doing. So in a mediation, you can reach a private agreement with the other side. There is no court judgment, so your credit is not affected. Okay? Point blank. All right? So in the mediation, you're discussing, the allegations. You're not really discussing if you did it or not. You're discussing the allegations and what needs to happen. In that mediation, you're going to bring up money if it involves that. So that's what Jay Z is talking about. Busby, that's what he's talking about. That's why he said you are trying to exploit him. And then Jay Z said that then they start making like threatening things, saying that if he does not go to mediation, then they're going to go ahead and reveal the information out to the public. I believe Jay Z. I really do, because that's exactly what they did. And I also think that he felt like they were going to ask for money. Okay, point blank. That's why they was asking for a mediation. But in the court of law, that's why I say he should have had his attorney look at it and let his attorney deal with everything, because then his attorney would have handled it probably the way I just said. Because the thing is that you can't really go out and say, oh, they want money from me. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, you have to know for sure. If he would have said, yeah, I want a settlement, we asking for money, then he could say that. Since he didn't say that, he just said a mediation. He hid everything underneath those words, mediation. So Jay Z has to handle it the same way. You got to say, okay, so you want a mediation. Let me get this to my lawyer. Let my lawyer handle this. And then this lawyer be like, okay, so what does this mediation involve? And have him write it out. Hey, young Riz, thank you for tuning in. What does that involve? Okay, even go ahead and talk to him so you can see. Okay, and then maybe you guys can come to an agreement and work it all out. But Jay Z said this did not happen. Since this did not happen, once you go to the mediation, you said, no, I'm not going to agree to what you're talking about. So therefore, we can take it to court. That's the way that goes. Just like when you go to divorce court and you and your partner and yourself go into the mediation, you discuss everything. If you don't agree or your partner does not agree to what you are both asking for, then you say, no, I don't agree to it. Then if mediation don't work, then you go to court to find out about it. It's just like when that person cut my toe. I went to mediation. This BITCH said she wasn't paying. We basically got into an argument in the damn mediation room, and the mediator told me to be quiet and her to be quiet. And she told that lady, you are going to pay if you are responsible. And she ended up paying because Shades too don't be playing. Okay, she paid because I don't play. Okay, and that's on everything. And then I met her husband, who was the owner, because they kept on changing the name of the damn place, the nail place. And they thought they would slick. My ass is a good ass investigative person. My goodness. I found out so much information about them. They ass went to their country. Y'all, I researched them so damn well. I was giving information to my lawyer. Okay. And they thought they was going to get away with it. They did. And I won that lawsuit. And then he met me in the parking lot where Bank of America was. And he gave me a check. I told him, I need you to go to the bank with me. I need to check to make sure this check is real, if it's legit. And he did. He kept on telling me to go through, but I wanted to make sure. So that's what you do in mediations. Okay, when you go to a mediation. Am I saying that right? A mediation. I had to look at the thing over here. They mediate stuff. They talk. You talk about everything. You come to an agreement. If agreement can't be met, then you go ahead and take it on to court. And I still say I think Jay Z, I don't know if he handed it to his lawyer at first or not, but if he did, he should have handed that to his lawyer from the get-go. Let his lawyer deal with that. And I think they should have went on and discussed and went to mediation. So when he hear this man and this woman ask for money, then he can be like, I didn't do it, so we're going to court and take it to court. That's the way I would have did. Point blank. What do you guys think? Do you think he would have did it like that too? Because all this other stuff is like what? And see, the judge, when he went to the ask for that the lady to reveal her identity, the judge said no, because of the tactics Jay Z's lawyer used. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. And you can't assume either that Busby and his his client were asking for money. You have to know that for sure. That's why I tell you guys, when you go to court, you can't be saying what you think somebody meant. You have to know. You can't say shades to try to unalive you if you don't have concrete proof. And I didn't say it out of my mouth that I'm trying to unalive you. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. Okay? You said this lady is lying. She doesn't deserve a dime. In fact, Jay Z should sue her for slander. What are he gonna get? Okay? What is he gonna get if he sue her for slander? He can sue her for slander just for it to be there. But what is he going to get? Right. Definitely. And then that's the thing. Everybody associating him with Diddy, unless we have concrete proof that he engaged in any of these freak offs and stuff, then we shouldn't really be saying too much of anything. Because one thing I know about social media, anybody can take videos and put people in them and change up their wordings. The same thing on emails, messages and texts. Anybody can easily change text messages to make them look like they come from people. Unless somebody show you directly, show it and you can tell it come from their phone or whatever the case is. That's the only way you can really know. That's why when I show messages, sometimes I end up showing a lot of messages because I want people to know that they're coming from whatever person I'm talking about. I'll show the complete message. Okay, so that's the way it should be done. But anybody can change messages, make it look like it come from you. They can do videos the same way. They can use AI, put you in there, make you seem like you're saying stuff. They like to clip stuff, edit, clip stuff out, mash it back together, and make it sound like that person saying all that stuff, and it don't be true. They had one with Will Smith's son confessing, and then you could tell it was AI that they generated it all together. I don't know why people do this. They would do anything for clicks and views. But the thing about it, we, the people, we have to stop looking at these type of people videos because we're giving them the views, and that's why they keep on putting up the material. Okay, point blank. And they well, I don't want to talk too much about Jay Z because I have not really looked at Jay Z like that in depth. I mean, I know certain things, but that's not even nothing to be talking about because everybody already know it. But we know that Diddy is not a saint. Let's keep it real. All right. And we know that he was doing those freak offs. We know he beat Cassie's butt, like what? And she wasn't doing nothing. He claimed that she threw something at him. But you know how what I'm going to say. I don't think that was a reason for him to be abusing her, point blank. We know about the rumors back in the day. We know about the rumors about Usher, and all that stuff. We don't know for sure if that's true or not because Usher never came out and said anything. Hey, Tony Bands, thank you for coming in. We don't know. Merry Christmas, Young Riz. I forgot to tell you that too. But anyway, we don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's true or not because Usher never came out and really said anything. He have insinuated things, but he have never came out. So we don't know for sure. And then, hold on. Still people. Why is my damn thing is on? Let me do this. Okay. And all these other allegations, we just don't know. But we do know certain things about Sean Combs. We see him screaming at the top of his lungs. We see what he did on Making the Band, being outrageous. We know these things, okay? And again, we know that he abused Cassie in that hotel and might have did other things, you know what I'm saying? But as far as all these allegations, until they basically have 100% proof, we don't know if all these allegations are real, because a lot of people do just do stuff to get money. And like I said, as far as being on social media, sometimes you can tell AI stuff, enhanced stuff. Sometimes you can't. You just got to be careful when you watching stuff about people, because you never know if it's true or not. And again, we also think that Sean Diddy calls might have had something to do with some unalivings, but we don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? So no, he is not a saint. For sure he's not. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we have to say he's innocent until proven guilty, until he goes to court in May, and Homeland Security, FBI, whatever, bring up all this proof, show the tapes in court and show that proof. Then we will know if he actually did all of these things that people are alleging him to have done. Okay, point blank. And I definitely am going to stress this again. I know Jermaine don't believe her, but I believe a lot of stuff that Allie Carter says, and I haven't seen no real proof of her. I'm just watching her, how she talks and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if everything she says is the truth, but I believe some of the things she says. I believe some of the things some other people say too. I don't say that everybody is lying. All I say is that everybody needs to get proof, though. You have to have actual proof, because I can feel like I want to, just like you can. It doesn't mean it's 100% right. So you need that proof. Hey, Iceman, did I say hi to you before? How you doing, hon? You need that 100% proof, point blank, in the court of law. And hopefully they do it right in the civil lawsuits as well as the criminal lawsuits, and have that proof to prove exactly what they are accusing this man of. And if not, then he won't be convicted. Just like if it's a mistrial, because I don't see how jurors would not know who Diddy is. I just don't. I don't see how these people would not know about all of this. The civil lawsuits all over the news, even in foreign countries, they are talking about Diddy. All right. So I don't see how anyone does not know about him. What's good with you, Iceman? I'm good. I'm cool. I don't see it. So it may be a mistrial or something. I don't know. Because a lot of stuff, and just like him being in jail, being able to do certain things. I'm trying to figure out how he's able to do this. Is it some crooked people in jail letting him do certain things? Okay, that's what I'm just wondering, because all these rumors, him on the phone talking about some damn pizza boxes and shit. Who does this? Listen, y'all, stop using all these damn code words. Like these damn detectives don't know what you're talking about. If you're going to use code words, how about you make up some code words and use them up? Who says pizza? You could have said, first of all, you should have said shit. Because the thing is, if you know you are being investigated and you know that you may be going to jail, you already should have told your kids what they need to do to get rid of whatever. You don't need to use no code words if that's what he was using, because they should already know what to do if you are incarcerated. Get rid of every damn thing. People are saying when he said pizza boxes, he's talking about those daggone, what do you call those things? Those shipping containers. I don't know. I was trying to play that last night, but I was half asleep. Don't know what the heck I was talking about. I know what I was trying to talk about, but I'll be, in the twilight zone when I be tired. So that's why I showed those shipping containers, because they were saying that when he was on a prison call, which I thought was fake. I don't know if it is or not, because they played it on the news. I got that clip. I'm going to show it to you guys. I forgot to show you guys last night. I don't even know if I showed you. That's what they say he was referring to, those shipping containers. He was telling his son allegedly to get rid of them. It did sound very odd the way he was saying, get rid of the pizza boxes and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know why these people use code words. A lot of people use code words. Do you guys think the FBI and police and other people don't know what you're talking about? It's the way you use it too. When you put it in a certain type of way, people can kind of tell what you mean. But y'all need to cut that shit out too. That's stupid. All right, Iceman, you're a trip, huh? You must be off of work. Okay, so it is what it is. Let me finish reading this right here. because I had to go over there to the mediation thing and tell y'all what it was, because I knew what I was right. So anyway, let's see. So yeah, his lawyer, not his lawyer, but her lawyer said that he was proud of her in what she said. I don't know how. Okay, but I just guess he just said it. Man, look tripped out, I'm not gonna lie. So he claimed he wanted to do a confidential sit down with the rapper to protect his client's identity. He said, we won't get bogged down in a silly sideshow, which that's what they are in right now, that tries to make the lawyers the focus of what are very serious allegations. If they're so serious, why did these people do a civil lawsuit first versus doing a criminal lawsuit? Huh? Because I think the statutory, what is it called? A statutes of limitation, not statutory. The statutes of limitation says she was a minor. Okay. I think that, what did I say the other day? I can't remember. I think it goes up to age 28. So maybe they couldn't do anything with that criminal wise. Because I think if you're under a certain age in that state, you can still file criminal charges or, try to file criminal charges unless up until the person turns to age 28, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it said. Now, if she was grown when it happened, then I think the statute of limitation was 10 years, I think, if I got that right. Okay. So that's probably why they didn't do a criminal lawsuit and went straight to the civil. But why wait until you're 30 something? If she would have filed a criminal charges before she turned 28, she could have got them on criminal charges if she has proof. Okay. She could have did that anytime from 18, from anytime, all the way up to age 28, because she was underage when it happened. Okay. I don't know why she didn't go ahead and do that and then go back and file for a civil lawsuit afterwards. Well, anyway, he said, this woman is very courageous. Okay, that's what he said. And like we already know what Combs is being held on. We don't need to go into that again. All right. These people, I got to read this. They said, meanwhile, Combs currently held without bail on federal charges of racketeering, conspiracy, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just show it to you in a minute. The T word in transportation to engage in rough trade. And he has also denied the allegations brought forward in this case. Let me show y'all. His case is going for trial. It's scheduled for May 2025, which it probably be rescheduled. But it may start then, I don't know. So y'all going to read that for yourself. How they had to put that in parentheses or brackets. That's crazy. Okay, I guess you guys read that, okay? Okay, so I hope you guys all read that. I just wanted you to see that, the way they put that in those brackets and stuff. Let me see what a couple of these commenters said. Okay, I don't want to hear no weird shit. Let's see. Okay, so this chick here said a 13-year-old signs a NDA. Are y'all a little slow? If they gave this person an NDA, they didn't know she was 13. They probably thought she was older. All right, so that's why they gave her an NDA. Use common sense. Okay, somebody said, does that even hold water in the courts? First of all, NDA is just a non-disclosure agreement for you not to tell nothing. It does not protect you if you're doing something criminal. So even if the person was 18, if you give somebody an NDA and you do something criminal to the person, they can tell. I mean, please. And I agree with this. Whose kid is this? Out late at night without a parental guardian, without a parent or legal guardian, they should be in court as well. Child endangerment. The dad says he can't recall it. Okay, so to him, she was never out there. All right, point blank. So how is he going to be up for child endangerment if he says he never picked her up? This never happened, basically. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so guest said, seems there's quite a few of these singers and actors going down. Just shows why no one ever watched or listened to them. Two worthless humans, and I'm sure there will be more coming out soon. Clearly, a lot of people did listen to them. The thing about it, anybody who does stuff like this, raping people, beating women and men, what else? Keeping people places without their will. Um, what else? Drugging people, um, raping men, little kids. I'm just throwing up the allegations, putting people in cages and shit, going over to Africa, getting kids, unaliving them, cutting off their limbs. This is according to Allie. Making kids lick up fecal matter off the floor, putting their hands up little kids, to check stuff to see if they can get, that's weird. What else? Not barely feeding them, beating them, even little kids, running around in tunnels and stuff. I'm just saying, if anybody do all of these things, whether they are singers, actors, regular people, they all need to be thrown into a jail and beat the hell out of. Let's keep it real, point blank, and never let out. Somebody said, where is Epstein list? I say the same thing. I ask the same question. Where's this list? We want to see the tape. If they bring it to court, we want to see who's in these tapes. Okay, unedited tapes, all right, with the timestamps on them and everything else. Because like they did with Javion case, when they showed those damn videos from Walmart, there was no tape timestamp on it. Okay, in that case right there, they just got away with unaliving that boy. And I told you guys I was going to never forget about that, and I didn't. Okay, there's no new developments. And they basically got away with unaliving that dude. Patricia said Jay Z is worse than Diddy. Same story she told in her video. It's not the same story. So she's telling the truth. All the stories so far are all similar details. They need to be matched completely. As at least the most important part should be. Somebody said her story has one major hole in it. That 12-hour round trip from Rochester to Manhattan and back with a 3-hour show and a house party in the middle, all in one night. I live in Rochester, and we all know this is impossible, even in great weather. Okay? So this girl is not, telling the truth, you guys. That's why I was asking what gas station she went to, because I want to know how long does it take for her to get there, how far it is from where the house was. I want to know all these details, everything. Somebody said the proof is in the pudding. He. I just had to say that. I'm looking for when Jay Z gets locked up with Diddy. Another commenter said, well, you are a jackass and an idiot. Nobody should be put through this just on someone's words. When it comes out she lied, she should face prison for 10 years. I'm not going to say that she should face prison for no damn 10 years. You crazy as hell because she just lied. If anything, 6 months to a year. All right, point blank. In jail. If y'all let people out of jail for unaliving people and they don't even be in jail for 10 years, why the hell should she be in jail if she lied? It's just a lie. Just 6 months to a year, and that's it. Okay, so he said, whatever happened to me too. LOL. Plenty of men have gone down because a woman says so. Look at Duke LaCrosse. The supposed BI10 just recently came out and said she is lying. Knowing what we do about Diddy, I wouldn't rule out Carter. Okay, the thing is like this. We know this chick lied. Yeah, she sure did lie on those 3 dudes or 2 dudes or whatever the case is. Okay, but that doesn't mean all women lie. All right, point blank. That's why you need to show proof. Okay, and that's on everything. That's why you need to show proof. And that's why if your butt gets raped, you should be going to the hospital to get a rape kit, regardless of how scared and embarrassed you are. Period. And go from there. And just because we know Diddy do some weird shit, allegedly, it doesn't mean that Carter engaged in that weird shit as well. Y'all doing too much looking at these videos online that some of these people are editing. Ask yourself, how did they get this footage? And then FBI don't even say nothing about it. Shh. Okay, let's see. And so Ty said, in this country voted for a 34 convicted felon. Go figure. I heard that. I mean, how can they talk about any damn thing when they voted for somebody else who has extra things going on as well? Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Patricia said, wasn't there supposed to have been a female there? Yeah, that's why I want to know why they haven't said anything about her name. Okay, Tony Busby, you should be mentioning that lady's name. You did it once, say it again. And also, where is her civil lawsuit at? Because she stood right there watching it. She watched it and didn't do a damn thing. Where is her civil lawsuit at? Tony Busby, where is it? Okay, so another commenter said, since it's a commenter, said, since it involved Jay Z, my guess is Beyonce, but it may have been J-Lo, since I'm pretty sure it predates Beyonce. I'm not saying shit. All right, go watch Tony Busby's video and see what name he said. Okay, so Kim says, sorry, Jay Z, but you should have thought about your future before you engage in this type of behavior. Your actions right now make you look guilty. You didn't worry about your future daughter while you were violating someone else's. If he did that, then definitely. If he didn't do that, then okay. Nanya said the judge sees right through their lies. No, I think the judge is looking at how everything happened legally. He did not do the right things. Okay, you cannot sit out here and insinuate somebody is asking for money unless they came out and said it. All right, the Busby said a mediation. Okay, he didn't say, okay, my client wants money. They should have attended the mediation to see what Busby and his client were going to ask for, and then went from there. All right. Okay, so they signed NDA would prove she was there. Yes, where is the NDA that she signed? Who has the NDA? They didn't give her a copy of it? Because this person, Carl, is right. Where is the NDA? Okay, so another commenter came back and said all the videos and parts disappeared mysteriously, like always. Somebody said, and these morons probably had them sign one. If anyone wanted me to sign an NDA, that would be a huge red flag. Why? Some people have people sign NDAs so you will be running your damn mouth, talking about their business secrets and things like that, not saying that they're doing anything criminal. Some people actually use NDAs for what they're supposed to be used for. If someone asks you to sign an NDA and they're doing anything criminally anyway, that NDA does not apply. Look it up. We looked it up before on this channel. What? What is this person talking about? Even if she don't, rapists don't belong. Even if she don't, rapists don't belong out here in the free world. That applies to any rapist. Okay, even you men who like to talk to underage girl, you are a rapist too. You're doing statutory rape. You're no different. This person is talking stupid. I mean, for real, I'm not even going to read the next comment because he's an idiot. All right. Gary said the poor girl was probably horrified when them animals attacked her. First of all, she was so damn horrified when she ran her ass to the gas station, they should have called the police. That's what horrified people do. All right. You be so damn scared. You be like, call the police, call the police. Okay. That's what horrified people do. And she shouldn't have been there in the first place. Why are you getting in a car with any damn body? People are still asking why was she there at the VMAs. Let's keep it real. A lot of people sneak out of the house, okay, with their kids, to be going places they shouldn't be at. Okay, but the thing is, yeah, she can sneak out and do all that because they do it sometimes, but you don't need to be getting into nobody's car. All right? I don't give a damn who it is. You don't need to be getting in no man's car, woman's car, or anything. You should have just been at the wars, and once it was over, have your friend pick you back up. And as a matter of fact, the friend who dropped you off, why didn't that? See, here we go. The friend who drove her there, 5 hours away, 5 hours plus away. Where did the friend go? Back home? So you mean to tell me the friend drove her there, all the way there, didn't want to stay at the VMAs to try to get in too. So she just drove, he or she just drove her there, 13 years old, and didn't hang out with her. I don't believe this shit. I don't. If it is true, then that friend is crazy, or either that friend is a grown up too, and she should have been hanging with that person. Okay, because who drives all the way that far distance to a VMA and not stay there trying to get in themselves? If I drive your ass to a VMA, I'm trying to stay there and get up in there too. I'm out there with you. People don't ask the right questions. Why haven't nobody asked that question? Hey, DJ Q, thank you so much for tuning in. How was your Christmas? You said if she was great, then it's criminal, right? But the thing about it, if she was great, because the statute of limitation is done. All right, so y'all might as well stop saying that. Okay, I told you before, it's if they are a minor, it goes up until they are 28 years of age. She has passed that age. Okay, so they can't file criminal charges unless they can use something else and file criminal charges. Yeah, hopefully he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Jay Z be doing, but this right here sounds weird. Right? You just don't know. It's crazy. It's been going on for the longest. Way back in the 20s, 30s, and whenever they started Hollywood shit, it's been going on. If you go look up old time stars and stuff, they be telling you weird shit. Okay, they've been doing the most. Okay, people from Nickelodeon to Disney, all types of weird shit. What do you think he learned all this stuff from? I'm talking about Diddy. Mine was good too. I'm glad, DJ Q. I'm glad you had a good holiday. Okay, let's see. Somebody said the newly elected president has a criminal record and criminal accusations. This is like calling the kettle black when the pot is just as black. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I agree. And this is why this United States of America is so effed up now. Okay, y'all talk all this shit about hiring people to be in office that should not even be in office. Okay, and they too old, both of them. Okay, let's keep it on the real. Somebody said you sound stupid as shit. This is no talking, no spelling ass, dumbass man. All right, Jason, you dumb as hell, dude. You don't spell correctly. You don't talk correctly. Edit, proofread. Okay. So anyway, the other dude came back and told him truth hurts. It's okay. It's okay, boo boo. You live. For one thing, your words are your opinion. They are like a hole. Everyone has one. Happy New Year's. Okay. If his words don't mean anything, why even reply back to it? You know what I'm saying? Please, these people be tripping me out. The thing about it is we do have someone that's about to be in office that has accusations and things like that and charges. Okay, point blank. I don't know why y'all keep on denying that and taking up. All right, but yet y'all want to go over here and convict other people who haven't even been convicted of anything. And I agree with this dude right here, TB. He said, why? There's just as many females out here making false accusations as men. She's not a child now. Party at the age of 13. Where were her parents? Arrest them too for negligence. Right. Okay, but first of all, we don't know if this is true. So we can't arrest the parents. Okay, because no real proof. We don't know if she actually did sneak out the house, and because her dad said he don't recall that, but he could have been saying that because he don't want to get in trouble. Okay, but I don't even know if they can still be brought up on charges because it's been so long ago. I'm not sure because I didn't look up that right there. Okay. Let's see here. And there are a lot of females out here making false accusations like that Duke chick. Okay. But not all females are making false accusations. Some females have actually been raped by men. And like I said, I do believe some of these victims, alleged victims, I believe some things that they say. Not saying that I believe everything they say, not saying that I believe everybody, but I do believe some of these victims. Wait, I got to read. This is crazy. I keep looking at these so-called celebs, and I'm so shocked that America can't find better-looking men to become famous. I thought that being part of, wait a minute, hold on. I thought that's part of being famous, but these two guys are so ugly. I don't understand how they made it. They have no talent and no looks. This shows the mentality of our current world. We make people like this famous. The entire country is responsible for every single rape that took place. Okay, the real Karen. Now, you know I'm about to get on that ass. All right. The thing is, I don't think, listen, everybody sees good looks the way they interpret it to be. Just because these people are ugly to her, and I want to know how this Karen looks, okay, it doesn't mean that they're ugly to other people. Okay, period. As far as no talent, I think Jay Z does have talent. I also think that Diddy has talent. All right. I just think that Diddy has a God complex and be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I think he can't be touched. Jay Z, I think he definitely has talent. You know, I mean, not just in rap. You got ugly ass rockers. You got ugly ass metal artists, metal music artists. You got ugly ass R&B artists. You got ugly ass actors, models, doctors, lawyers, all types of people. Like I said, everybody interpretate looks based on what they find attractive. So that entire statement can be started over because it's stupid as shit. Okay, and that's on everything. Okay, they don't have a damn thing to do about anything. All right, you got ugly ass people out here doing many different things, and they be more successful than people that look good. Hell, look at Shay's Tube. Shay's Tube is attractive, but this YouTube channel is okay, but it's some other people, YouTube channel is more successful, and I may look better than them. So it just all depends on what people are looking for, what people find to be attractive. It's just like that. I mean, y'all say some stupid shit sometimes. It's just like saying, why did a man cheat on her because she looked good? Again, sometimes looks don't got a daggone thing to do with it. Halle Berry was cheated on. She's a fairly attractive woman. Beyonce was cheated on. She's a fairly attractive woman. It's so many women that have been cheated on and they look good. Okay? So looks does play a role in things. However, like I said, people find what is attractive based on what they think is being attractive, point blank. And when people are looking for talent, it's whatever works for them. It don't have a damn thing to do with what you think or who you think look good. And right, and Jermaine says, I am a buzzard. So, I mean, that's Jermaine's opinion. Okay, but Jermaine, okay, because I call him porcupine head. He does not look like a porcupine. I just say porcupine head because he be calling me buzzard all the damn time. To him, I look like a buzzard. So it is what it is. I can't do shit about that. I remember somebody said, let me not even say it, but anyway, a buzzard, okay? And it is what it is. Okay, I can't satisfy everybody. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So the real Karen, sit your ass down out there in Texas because we want to know what you look like. That's why you ain't show your profile picture. When y'all be hiding behind initials and shit, don't say a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can put your real picture up there or do a real TikTok video so we can see what you're working with. And that's on everything because people don't like to get on lives and stuff, but do something so we can see what you're working with before you start talking about people. Oh, somebody said maybe Jay Z can just become president. That way, all of his charges can be dropped. That's the American way, right? And I agree. Maybe he can. Maybe he can run for some type of political office and they can just sweep that shit underneath the rug. You know what I'm saying? On everything, like they did with Matt Gaetz. Okay, let's go ahead. So crazy. Allegedly. Somebody said this woman's father's not backing her. But okay, you at an awards show without your parents or relatives and your father has no recollection of this. This sounds like a tall fable here. I don't know anything about Jay Z, but the math does not add up. And another commenter said, Andrea Baker said, I am 47 and my parents still don't know about half the shady crap that I pulled as a kid. If a 13-year-old girl sneaks out to go to an awards show and ends up getting caught and bad things happen, the absolute last person I'm telling is my dad. I can absolutely see why her dad wouldn't know anything about a stupid ass woman. No, the dad don't have to necessarily know that she snuck out and all this other shit. But when she called her dad and he picked her up, he would basically be asking her what happened. Told you these people are damn morons. Okay? If your child sneaks out and she gets away with it but end up needing to call you, you're not going to just pick her up 5 hours away and not say any damn thing. You're going to be like, where you been? Okay? Even if the child still lie, you're going to say, where you been? At least if he remembered that, he could have told everybody, yeah, I picked her up. She was out. I picked her up. She didn't say anything happened to her. And I just, we talked and we went home and that was it. But he said he don't remember. He does not remember. Right on, thumbs up, you guys. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. You can also drop a cash app to $Shades2, super chat, or super sticker, and also copy yourself a $4.99 membership. All right, and thank you. Darlene say exactly what I say. I can't wait to see who else is on that Diddy's list. Trump claimed he was his best friend. They used to be best friends. Somebody said, no, he didn't. Shut up. Yes, the fuck he did, Andrea. Yes, the fuck he did. Go look at all those videos where they were together all the damn time. Okay, they were together all the time. Him, Oprah, all of them. All those rich people hung together. Okay, back in those 90s and things like that. If y'all ass wasn't old enough in the 90s or wasn't born, shut the fuck up. Okay, because you don't know what was going on. They were hanging together back then. That's on everything. Okay, they were hanging together. All of them. All of them. Just like all these friends who are turning their backs against Diddy now. Some of those friends was at that freak off. They was at those freak offs. Okay, they probably was getting their freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. You better get up and get your freak on. Y'all just changed the words around because I made a song called Get Your Groove On. Get Your Groove On. It was like the hook part of the song, and then this African guy did the actual rap and stuff. And I was like, get your groove on. Get your groove on. You better get up and get your groove on. So I just changed and said, get your freak on. Get your freak on. You better get up and get your freak on. Hey. Anyway, a lot of them celebs was right there getting their freak on and doing stuff and watching him do these things, these allegations that they claim. That's what they was doing, if this is true. And they need to be up in court too, in jail. Every single one of their asses. Politicians too. Ali said, and I believe Ali said that politicians, people from other countries, some Russian dude was there who raped her. She said she named a lot of actors, some actresses. She said little kids was there. She said that they unalived some kids, cut off their limbs, made them lick up fecal matter, beat them, you know, all types of stuff. They was in cages. Oh, what else? It's just a lot of stuff she said, you guys. And I don't think she's lying about everything. She could be lying about some things, but I just don't believe she's lying about everything. And I hope she claims she has physical proof. I hope she does. Because if she does, she needs to she needs to show it. Okay, Jermaine says Ali is lying. Okay. Jason gets so mad. He told Andrea, go F yourself. Yes, he did. Yes, he did what, Jason? This is what you were saying up here. Jason, where is your comments at? Jason taking up for Trump. That's what he's doing. Now he's getting mad. He's but heard. Okay. Told her to go F herself. Yes, he did. So Max said Jay Z and Diddy unalive Biggie Smalls. I don't know about Jay Z, but it's questionable with Diddy. Okay, let's keep it real. With the Tupac situation, it's questionable with that as well. Okay, you said it's all lies, Jermaine. Okay, see, Jermaine is saying that because he needs to see physical proof on everything, and he's right. She does need to show physical proof. That's why I said that she needs to show it. Okay, I believe her, but it doesn't mean that she's telling the truth. You know what I'm talking about, Allie? All right, I just believe it because, you know, the way she describes everything. I don't know for sure. If we was in a court of law and I was a judge, she has to have physical proof. Okay, point blank. If I was a lawyer, I don't care how much I believe her. I would take her case based on what I believe. But she would have to show me physical proof in order for me to, you know, start doing some type of civil lawsuit. I'm not going to sit up and risk my reputation because of what I believe if I don't have any proof. You need to have proof. If you say somebody raped you, they put you in cages, I want to see some type of proof. Some type of proof. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm done with these crazy ass comments. The thing about it, let me just say this. If these people actually did these crimes that they have been alleged to partake in, then I say that justice should be served. Okay, but I also say that proof should be shown. All right, you just can't sit up here and accuse people of doing things and don't have no proof. If we let people do this, guys, what's going to happen one day when one of your kids or other relatives or even you get accused of something and they don't have any proof and they just go ahead and convict you? You can't do that. You cannot allow that to happen. Everybody needs to have proof when they say someone has done something to them, point blank. Without proof, there's nothing. And why? Did all of these victims wait so long? I said it over again, but I do realize that people have their own time span, time limit or whatever. But if you're going to do certain things, you need to find out about the law. Basically, you know, when is it too late to file criminal charges? So you can go ahead and get your confidence up, your brave face on, so you can go ahead and file charges before that timeline ends, before the time limit ends. Okay, point blank. And I think they do have something on Diddy. I really do, in them tapes. That's why I say if any celebs are involved and they're there watching, they should be brought up on charges as well, because you're watching this dude do things if he was doing anything. It could be. But I think they really got something in those tapes. I don't know for sure if they do, because the feds are not going to tell us anything. But I do think, so he did. Okay. So I do think I do think they probably have something there. Let's see what this do. OG Macko. See. Oh, he did it. Oh, he unalived himself. OG Macko, I think that's how you say his name. Marso. The rapper best known for his 2014 hit, you guessed it, passed away on, let's see, he was hospitalized since December 12th after suffering a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He was still alive following that incident at his Los Angeles home. He was rushed to the hospital after police responded to neighbors' 911 call reporting what shot heard nearby. It was noted that a firearm was later recovered close to him. His manager, Papa Perk, even told TMZ at the time that the rapper was still alive but needs urgent prayers from all his friends, fans, supporters, and associates. So anyway, unfortunately, doctors had been struggling to obtain proper brain scan in attempts to drain the toxins from his system since he was admitted earlier in the month. They say, however, while he was in a coma, his health took a turn for the worse, and he went into critical condition. And they was unable to revive him, and he passed away last night. And his family was there at the hospital with him. So let me show you who this is, guys. I don't know this rapper. My kids probably know him, but I don't know. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to his family. Hold on. To his friends, to his fans, and all. And my prayers are extended out to them, and may he rest in peace. He was only, I don't know how old he was. Looks like he's either in his 20s or 30s, early 30s. I don't know. I'm not going to say his real name, but anyway, he had those songs. He had that song, a catchy hit called You Guessed It. It climbed the Billboard Hot 100, and it was even remixed by 2 Chainz. Okay, he was from Georgia. I guess ATL. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what else he got here. All right. So they think he had some kind of mental stuff going on. Mental illness. All right. And that's why he took his life. He was 32 years old. I guess this age pretty good. I said early 30s or in his 20s. So yeah. So again, my condolences are expressed out to his family, to his friends and fans, and my prayers, and may he rest in peace. That's sad. Too young, man. That's why when you have mental illness, you need to get checked out. You know, talk to people. You know, if you feel like you want to unalive yourself, you need to be talking to someone. You know, get some help if you can. If you notice a person is in that type of situation, you should be trying to talk to them, try to help them ease their troubles, find out what's wrong with them. And if you can't talk to them, if you can't talk to them, you know, direct them to someone to talk to. But I feel like anybody can talk to anybody if you just put your mind to it, because you never know. That you don't have to be a professional. That one talk that you give them may save their lives. You know what I'm saying? You should never sit around with people telling you that they're going to unalive themselves and just ignore it and say you can't help them. You know, sometimes people will be telling you this because they're reaching out for somebody to show feelings and emotions to them and things like that, and to give them answers to show them how they can help themselves to get through whatever they need to get through, point blank. So again, my condolences are expressed out to his family, friends, and fans, and may he rest in peace. And my prayers are extended out to them as well. That's sad. I don't know. I don't know the rapper, but if you listen to a song, you probably know who it is. It's sure Kim. But he was already suffering mental illness, I believe. So he probably was already like going through stuff before the holidays. You know. But that's what family and friends and fans, even fans, can come in at. You know, your real fans who, you know, if they notice that you're sad, they may can talk to you or something. You just never know. Certain things help some people, certain things don't. But still, you should never stop helping people. You should still try to help them, you know, because I have helped a lot of people, at least, a lot of people, you know, contemplate the S word. So talking to people, you just don't know how far that goes, you know, and being there. Okay. Okay, we don't care about that shit. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's move off of Jay Z and Diddy. All right. I do have, let me show y'all these videos real quick because I'm behind schedule talking about Diddy and Jay Z all damn day. Let me show y'all these videos real quick because I forgot about that. Let me show y'all quickly and let me turn this music down real quick. I'm going to show y'all these videos real quick. Hold on. And then let's go to do present. Show y'all these real. First, let me do it this way first. Let me go to my page and bring up my email. I forgot I don't even have it up. Because I was going to show it from my phone. So hold on. And then I just changed my mind. Let me see. Okay. We're going to watch these videos. Hopefully they are in order. I forgot what they're about, but when you see it, I'll come back and say it. Okay, let's go ahead and watch these.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-off parties.
Both sides in the Sean Diddy Combs case have until today to give answers for how the music mogul has been communicating from jail.
We made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way.
Diddy is done. So much evidence against him is flooding in that it seems like Diddy's lawyer has given up on this case. And after being denied bail 4 times, Diddy and his attorney have also given up on the bail too. Victims are coming out, other celebrities are exposing him, Diddy tapes are coming to light, and as if all this was not enough, Diddy himself went on to expose what he did to children. But yeah, he used code words that people have now decoded. Listen to this carefully.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
I don't think he's worried about his pizza. As much as Diddy's legal team was trying to sweep everything under the rug, people are not allowing that anymore. Several people have attempted to decode the meaning of these words, and the one that makes the most sense is the leftover pizza boxes being the shipping containers. And can you guess what Diddy used these shipping containers for? People are assuming that they were used for child trafficking. Do you see this bridge? The 2 mansions on the right of this bridge belong to Diddy. The shipping port is literally right here. It is super close to Diddy's house. Look at these shipping containers. Could these containers be what Diddy meant when he said get rid of the leftover pizza boxes? That's not all. Many people who used to work at the port have gone on strike in the past because they heard children's screams coming from inside the containers.
Because my next guest just testified.
Wait.
Rid of all the leftover. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
I don't think he's worried about his pizza.
Okay. Y'all know good and damn well. Y'all know. Well, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Say yes in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Let me go up here. No, I'm up there on the thing. Where's my thing? Okay, I hear me up there. Okay. Y'all know good and damn well that's not Diddy. Okay. I had to listen to that voice over and over again. I just do not believe that's him, you guys. I don't believe it. Do y'all believe that's him talking? Because this is the video I was talking about. I'm like, why would he be up there on a jailhouse phone where it's recorded? And even though you're using code words, they would know that he's talking about something that he should not be doing. Okay. I mean, they know he's talking about something. He's using code words. You can tell that. Okay. So do y'all think that's his voice? Y'all think that's Diddy talking in jail? And how did they get this video? If it is him, how did they get the video? The audio, that is. How did they get the audio? Oh, okay. Search for you. It's cool. Do y'all think that was Diddy talking? Should I play it again? I'll play it again real quick to let y'all hear. Hold on. Y'all up here getting ready at the same time. I'm so glad the camera's not on because y'all be tripping out. Hold on. Let me make sure I'll turn it on. Let me put my thing up. Okay, let's do this. Let's go back over here to here and rewind this. Let me play that again, that part. It doesn't sound like Diddy 100% to me.
Make sure you recycle.
Wait.
Not entertain none of this nonsense.
Words that people have now decoded.
Okay, let's
listen to this carefully.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
I don't think he's worried about his pizza.
Okay. I just don't listen, you guys. I don't believe that's him. Okay. No, I played it again because I don't believe it's him. All right. I don't believe it's him. I don't even think his son sounds like that. Why would? Okay, listen. I'm pretty sure he already discussed with his son before he went to prison what to do. So if he's telling his son to get rid of the pizza boxes, why would his son go, what? He should just be saying, okay. You don't gonna say what like you don't know what's going on. That's crazy. So I don't believe that's him, guys. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. The sound tripped out. I remember when I played it once before, I said the same thing. Sound like the person is carefully trying to talk like him. It sounds like I hear a little accent in there. I'm not sure. I don't know about that. Okay, so let's go to the next video. Okay, let me stop sharing that one and go to the next one. Hold on, y'all. Let's do this. Present, share screen. Share screen, go to, I think it's this right here, right? Share, let's do this. Let's go to the inbox, go to part 2 and watch this one.
Because I don't think a lot of people understand why they're striking. One of the major reasons I've been seeing coming out of videos and reports from people talking about it is that they get tired of hearing children. Because I don't think a lot of people understand why they're striking. One of the major reasons I've been seeing coming out of videos and reports from people talking about it is that they get tired of hearing children screaming inside the containers. No,
it's not the voices of ghosts and spirits. The workers knew what they were hearing.
Yeah, you heard that right. The workers are striking, and then one of the main reasons is they're tired of hearing humans being shipped over and screaming and banging on the inside of the shipping containers to get out. I understand we have a serious human issue in this country. I just did not think it was this bad. Never once did it cross my mind we need to be checking shipping containers for people. Can you imagine how long somebody's been inside of one of those, depending on how long they were waiting to dock? No heat, no air, nothing.
So, could Diddy have been telling his son to get rid of something in those containers? And it does not end here. Fans and critics are diving into conspiracy theories, wondering what Diddy might be trying to hide, and people have connected it to the infamous 2016 conspiracy theory related to a pizza shop. For those of you who don't know about it, it accused powerful political figures, including Hillary and Bill Clinton, of running a secret child trafficking ring out of a pizza shop. Secret emails from Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, John Podesta, surfaced on WikiLeaks.
As she stepped out of the spotlight, WikiLeaks released another batch of emails thought to be from Clinton's top aides.
These emails used words like pizza and cheese in strange ways. Investigators claimed pizza and cheese were code words for illegal activities. The pizza shop's owner was dragged into the chaos after his name popped up in those emails, and his social media was picked apart for supposed clues, including photos of kids and basement renovations. And yes, this theory was tagged as fake and made up stories, but with Diddy using the same terms in the leaked call, it hints at something much sinister. With all this stuff coming to light, no wonder Diddy's attorney is folding. Now he is saying that he knew this would happen.
Because I don't.
Okay, let's stop sharing. So, hold on. So, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Hold on. So the thing is, guys, is this right here. With that one right there, they already proved that the other part was fake, okay? And we already think that audio is not him either. So remember when I was just telling you, a lot of people on YouTube just put stuff together to try to trick everybody just to get views. This may be one prime example of that, okay? Point blank. Now, granted, I don't know if they do be doing some weird shit, okay? Because like I said, Allie, I know Jermaine don't believe Allie at all, but to me, she sounds like she's telling some truth. But again, she haven't shown proof, real proof for anything. So until she show actual proof, we can't really say. All I can say, if they are or were engaging in any type of T word, and doing all this stuff, all these allegations, they need to go and find out who are the people in the top position, because it's not just Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Somebody in the top position also, calling the shots, making sure everything runs the right way, making sure, all this stuff is still happening, even though he's incarcerated, or all this stuff was happening for all these years. And it's been happening for a long time, even before Diddy. So I don't say that something like this isn't happening with some of these people, because it could very well be. But as far as like the audio, I don't believe that audio. I just don't. I don't believe the audio. The shipping containers, I told you guys last night, we kind of debunked that because I went to look up the actual reason why those dock people went on strike. And it basically just said because they were protesting, they want to higher earning. They wanted more money. Okay, they didn't mention anything about kids. The only place you've seen the kids things in there screaming was like through TikTok videos and YouTube channels. That's it. In the regular news, I didn't see anything saying anything like that. Now, granted, people do cover up stuff, but I don't know. But I think if kids were in there screaming, all those people working there, somebody out of all those people working there, somebody would have said something. How would you keep on working and you hear kids screaming? It doesn't even make any sense. And yes, when they play the audio, it sounds like kids screaming, but somebody could have edited that and put that in there, or it could have been, the containers making that noise when they was pulling it up, those cables and stuff like that. So, I mean, like I said before, you got to show real evidence. Like, for example, that one video I showed yesterday, a young adult came out of the shipping containers. Okay, so I don't know if they was rescuing him or if they was just, acting crazy. And like Jermaine said, yeah, child T word is real, and people do a great injustice. I don't know if we believe this or not, period. And I don't, believe that that's him. I said that before. I didn't believe that was him. I can actually play him talking, and we can. Hold on. Let me stop there, y'all, real quick. This shit started back. Hold on, let me turn this off. Stop this shit. Okay, I had to stop those, but they come back on by themselves. After you have them frozen for a minute, you pause them, they come back on themselves. So again, now conspiracy theories would have said somebody controlling my computer and turned it back on. But thinking rational, I know that it comes back on by itself after you keep it on pause for a minute. Okay. So let me show y'all the next video so we can see this one too. Hold on. I'm getting ready at the same time, guys. So let me show y'all that. Yeah, I know, Jermaine. We got everybody in this section on this channel can speak whatever they want to speak, even if they don't agree with me. I don't get mad because everybody have their right to their own opinions. You've been saying for days you don't believe Allie or a lot of other stuff, so it's cool. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to this thing here. We got to do present, screen share screen, part here, and go here. Let's see. Okay, so we already showed those. Now we got to do show 3, right?
He knew he was formally going to face charges on March 25th, on the day of the searches. When Homeland Security searched his Los Angeles home, his Miami home, and his airplane.
Does this mean he already knew that Diddy's going to get arrested if they searched his house? Does this mean he knew about what was in Diddy's house? It's very confusing because if he knew, why didn't he ask Diddy to hide the baby oil? Maybe Diddy is also hiding the complete truth from his attorney.
During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims.
While Diddy's side is crumbling, the lawyer for Diddy's accuser is more confident than ever.
I have all the confidence in the world and the federal court and the state of New York that they will remain keeping Diddy under no bond and that all of the victims in this case will be able to proceed sooner rather than later.
Well, it's no wonder that she is so confident because the feds usually don't take on cases unless they're confident they'll win. Diddy's legal team should know that federal conviction rates are incredibly high. Federal prosecutors boast about a 95% conviction rate, though that includes plea deals where people don't even go to trial. For cases that actually make it to trial, the conviction rate is still about 90%. This means Diddy would need to be one of the rare 1 in 10 who gets a not guilty verdict. And that's a tough chance. No wonder Diddy's lawyer has given up on bail. The judge even rejected his request for a $50 million bail package.
Sean Diddy Combs is going to remain behind bars after his latest offer of $50 million to go free, as prosecutors are worried about the music moguls posing now as a flight risk. Of course.
Okay, I'm in here in my closet. Hold on, let me stop this. Okay.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or
well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents.
Now, since we're not talking about Kim Porter, I'm not going to talk about that. We're just talking about the Diddy other stuff. And as you saw, all of the stuff that was said in that video. And I'm wondering the same thing. If his attorney knew certain things, why didn't his attorney tell him to remove certain things? But maybe his attorney did not know, just like they just said. Maybe they did not know. And like I said, as far as those shipping containers and all this other stuff, until they show actual proof that kids was in those containers, this is all basically people talking. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really have real proof. Again, if kids were in these containers, why didn't some of these employees say anything? And some people say because of money. If you hear kids in a shipping container, I don't give a crap how much you make. You're going to say something. Somebody, somewhere, one of those employees are going to say something. Everybody is not money hungry, especially when they hear kids in the background. I just don't. Screaming in a container? That is crazy. Let me take this thing off. It does it all the time. Let me just take that off real quick, y'all. Hold on. Let's stop that real quick. Go over here and do this. Let's close that one down. Okay, there you go. Okay, so like I said, I find it very hard that all employees would not say anything, okay, just because they need money. I don't believe it. You have to show more proof, period. Okay, let's see what else I got to show you guys real quick. Let me do the other screen again. Let's see what else we got here, because I want y'all to see these things, okay? Go back to here. Let's see. Oh, this is the Trump thing now. Okay, let's go to look at the Trump. We haven't even gotten to Trump. But I'll go ahead and show it to you because we're going to finish that discussion with Jay Z and Diddy. Okay, we're going to run right on to the Trump stuff, all right? Right into that. I got that one. I don't have the video. Send me the video because I'm going to show that because I got another 50 minutes and I got to get out of here. Yeah, send it to me, okay? So let's go ahead and do this Trump thing and then I'll talk about it, okay? Let me go back to this. And don't be trying to read my shit up here, okay? I know y'all asses are already, but there ain't nothing up there. Okay, wait a minute, where am I at? Still was a dodo bird, y'all.
Bills that the president has been signing, he's also been taking some action. Beyond those bills that the president has been signing, he's also been taking some action that he doesn't need Congress for. He made headlines recently for commuting the sentences of 37 death row inmates. This is something that President-elect Donald Trump has been taking issue with. He wrote in a Truth Social post on Christmas Day, his Christmas message, that the 37 people could, quote, go to hell. Trump has also promised to vigorously pursue capital punishment once he takes office. Do you think that we could see Trump try and influence the Justice Department to expand the federal death penalty?
He's definitely mentioned that he does want to expand it, especially focused on drug traffickers and migrants coming into this country with drugs and wanting to sell in this country. He talked a lot about that on the campaign trail and saying that those people deserve the death penalty. And I think commuting a lot of these sentences, and Biden mentioned Trump as one of the reasons why he did it, which is, his concern that he would expand the death penalty and continue with federal executions if he comes in or when he comes in as president. Other reasons that Biden did this was he's Catholic and Catholic faith is against the death penalty. And so he's definitely making a nod to his religion through this. And also because he pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, and that got so much pushback from both sides of the aisle after he said that he would not be pardoning him. So I think a move like this is also to show that he wants to pardon. It's not just a nepotism thing. It's also to pardon people that he thinks don't deserve the death penalty, but also are criminals and will spend life in jail.
Okay. Let's stop this. Let's go
Beyond
back to
those
that.
bills that the president has been signing, he's also been taking some action that he doesn't need Congress.
Okay, let me go back over here. Okay, so yeah, this is regarding a comment, a message Donald Trump, let me change this up here real quick. Donald Trump made regarding the 37 people who were commuted by President Biden. Okay, let me go ahead and change this banner real quick. Let's take this one off. Let's take that off. We got to delete. We can just edit this and change to Trump. Wait a minute. Okay, so we'll put this up here. Okay, let's see how we do this shit. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, that video is basically talking about, one of the things it's talking about is the fact that Donald Trump said in a message, I believe on X, for the 37 community prisoners to go to hell. Let me just read exactly what he said real quick for you guys. And you guys know that Biden commuted these prisoners. So he says, Merry Christmas to the radical left lunatics who are constantly trying to obstruct our court system and our elections, and are always going after the great citizens and patriots of the United States, but in particular, their political opponent, me. They know that their only chance of survival is getting pardoned from a man who has absolutely no idea what he's doing. Also, to the 37 most violent criminals who unalived, raped, and plundered like virtually no one before them, but were just giving incredibly a pardon by Sleepy Joe Biden. I refuse to wish a Merry Christmas to those lucky souls, but instead we'll say, go to hell. We had the greatest election in the history of our country. Our bright light is now. Okay, so that's what that's in regards to. Hold on for 1 second while y'all think about what I just said, what I just read. Then I'll be right back. You made pancakes, Jay?
Beyond those bills that the president has been signing, he's also been taking some action that he doesn't need Congress for.
I'm going to take that thing that I came on again. I think I should close it out. Hold on, guys. Let me close this thing out.
Something that the president-elect Donald Trump has been taking issue with.
Okay, let's stop this. It just started back over. Okay, we're going to stop the sharing on this one, okay? So anyway, like we just said, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that it was appropriate that Trump said in that message for them to go to hell? Because I don't think that as president, this type of behavior should be, it should be done. I mean, you could say, I don't agree with the pardons, but to go to hell and all this other stuff, it just sends, just not to his supporters, it don't send a negative message or it looks foolish, but to people who are not his supporters or people who are looking at things the way it should be looked at, they may see that a different way. I just think he should have kept that to himself. He could have said something about it, but maybe said a different way. All right. So let me go to the actual article real quick. Let's go to the actual article. Okay. And then let's see here. Trump. Let's see if I got it. If I don't have it here, I mean, we're already talking about it because I basically just told you everything about it already. I may not have the actual article because I probably didn't keep it. I don't see it right here. Yeah, so I basically just showed you the video, guys. I mean, it's not too much more to say about Trump because he already said what he just said. I'm just saying that, when you are a president, I just think certain things you should not basically say. I mean, you can say stuff, but I think it should be said in a certain type of way. As far as the 37 people Biden commuted, y'all know what my take is on criminals. Let's keep it real. It just depends on the crimes they committed, and then I can go from there. Under no circumstances do I believe that any murderer should be released, okay? And just a bunch of other criminals either. So I'm not going to go into that, though, in detail because it would take another whole hour. But the thing is, all I'm saying about Trump and what he said is that certain things I just don't feel like the president should be saying. He can say it, but just say it in a different way. Go to hell. He could have said anything else other than that, period. Along with other things, other comments that he has made. It's just plain ridiculous. So we're not going to stay on that too long. Okay, I just wanted to let you guys see that. And I think I got one more to show you, I believe, and then that'll be it with Trump. Okay, let me go ahead and show you guys that one. I think I got one more. Let's see here. It's over here. Okay, let's go back to the inbox and see which one that I did not show. Yeah, this one right here. We'll open this one up, and that will be the last one that I'm showing you guys.
Team has been moving at lightning speed to have potential cabinet members and other top officials ready to make major changes on day one. Some say Mr. Trump is already acting like he is the president. Senior national correspondent Aisha Hasni is here with more on what the former and future commander-in-chief is up to today. Good evening, Aisha.
Mike, good evening to you. He's certainly chomping at the bit to get back into the Oval Office, but he's in Mar-a-Lago, spent most of Christmas Day on the golf course in Palm Beach, hit more than just some golf balls today, firing off series of Truth Socials making news tonight. First off, Trump announcing that he's appointing Kevin Marino Cabrera as his ambassador to the Republic of Panama. And this is important because he is doubling down on retaking the Panama Canal. Trump writing, "Merry Christmas to all, including the soldiers, the wonderful soldiers of China, who are lovingly but illegally operating the Panama Canal." He also slammed Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau again today while suggesting that ice hockey champion Wayne Gretzky run for Prime Minister. He says that he can cut taxes for Canadians if Canada indeed becomes the 51st state. Trump also addressing his interest in buying Greenland from Denmark, saying that it is necessary for national security purposes. Meanwhile, Denmark is now reportedly spending $1.5 billion to boost its security of the island, something that they claim was already pre-planned. In another Truth Social post, Trump attacked the radical left, and then he had this message for the 37 inmates whose death sentences were just commuted by President Biden. He writes, "I refuse to wish a Merry Christmas to those lucky souls, but instead will say, go to hell." Meanwhile, Trump's special envoy to Ukraine and Russia is slamming the Kremlin for its surprise attack on Ukraine's energy infrastructure today. General Keith Kellogg writing the U.S. is more resolved than ever to bring peace to the region. Of course, it'll be one of the first decisions that he'll have to make when he comes into office. But the president-elect and his team also working on a slew of executive orders that they want to take care of day one.
More on that in a moment. Aisha Hasni, thanks so much.
Got it.
Oh my God. So let me stop this. Where are we at? So I guess we should be saying the same thing, in regards to a certain other person. We need to be telling that certain other person to go to hell too, because, that person has some charges and allegations and, things like that too, grave, assault and things like that. Very hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't think Trump should have been saying go to hell. He could have said anything other than that. But then again, we see who it's coming from. All right. All right. You guys tell me what you think. All right. So let's go ahead and move on from this story. All right. Because we just showed that. We don't want to go too much in depth in that. And let's move on because the time is running out as well. Let's move on to Isaac Hayes' son. All right. Let me change this banner once again. Let's hide this and just delete this one. I'm spelling this name wrong again. Okay, let's put this on up here. Save. Show. So we're gonna do Isaac Hayes' son, in the Karen. Okay. Let me see if I can pull a video up first before I tell you guys about it real quick. Okay. Let's go ahead and do present. I hope that I was able to share correctly because I didn't check. I just shared it. Okay, to myself. All right, let's go over to inbox and see if it came. Here it is. Let's see if I can open it up. Couldn't do it. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you from my phone. Let me stop sharing. Wrong format. Okay. So I couldn't share from this, the wrong format, but I will show you from my phone. Hold on for a second. I will show you guys from the phone. Hold on. Let me pause this. Open this message back up. Put this one up here. And since I'm not on that thing, I'll have to show it. Let's see if I can show it from here. Hopefully y'all can see it. Wait. Let me get the thing going. This is, I don't know if you can, let me turn off the thing.
I live here.
What?
I live here, man.
Who are you?
I don't need to tell you who I am.
No, who are you?
Man.
I'm on the board.
I don't care.
I don't care. You drive over here like a bat out of hell. You drive in, you drive out. Get in whenever you, fuck you.
She sounds drunk.
So ridiculous. We have dogs, we have people, and you don't even care.
Okay.
So disrespectful.
Have a good evening.
Want to be white, won't you?
Won't you be white? That was shared. That was from TMZ, guys. Let's play that one more time.
Are you trying to get in?
I live here.
What?
I live here, man.
Who are you?
I don't need to tell you who I am.
No, who are you?
Man.
I'm on the board.
I don't care.
I don't care. You drive over here like a bat out of hell. You drive in, you drive out. Get in whenever you, fuck you. So ridiculous. We have dogs, We have people and you don't even care.
Okay.
So disrespectful.
Have a good evening.
Want to be white, won't you?
Won't you be white, won't you? Let's stop this right here. I thought she said, won't you act right? But she said, won't you be white? The thing is, what does she mean, won't you be white? Like white people don't do things. Like white people don't do crimes. Like white people don't speed. Like white people don't drive fast. Like white people don't go to areas and you don't know who they are. What in the heck is this moron talking about? Let's keep it real. Okay, it sounds like she was drunk. That's the first thing. Secondly, why does she feel like it's her job to come and confront this dude about anything? What gives her the right to even do this? She does not know if he is visiting someone because it's the holiday. She just does not know why he's there. Okay. First of all, I don't even think she should be confronting him in the first place. Now, let me tell you guys what the actual story says. Okay, so here we go right here. Hold on. Well, yeah, I know. Okay, so it says Isaac Hayes' son confronts Karen, blocking him from his suburban Atlanta home. He lives there. You won't believe what she says to him. This is his son right here. So he lives there, and this weirdo comes out there running her damn mouth. If he broke some rules, since she is the HOA, she could have went and just made a complaint and sent him a notice telling him to not drive so fast throughout the complex. Okay, or if this is his second or third warning, then they give you a fee. It sounds like she said you want to be right. I don't know if she said white or right. Let me see what they said in this article. Okay, let's see. She could have said right because she sounded like she's drunk. Okay. Anyway, they said the son of the legendary Isaac Hayes recently shared a disturbing video on IG of a Karen who tried to prevent him from entering his gated community. In the clip, the woman, who was seemingly intoxicated, also told him that he should be white. Now, this is according to what TMZ says, okay, that he should be white. And even if he said you want to be right, RIGHT, it's not her job to come out there and confront him like that. Anything could happen. Okay. If you think he is speeding throughout the complex, he lives there. So he's part of the HOA, right? He has to respect the rules and everything. So then send him a letter. So anyway, they say Isaac Hayes III, who works as a tech entrepreneur, in addition to being the manager of his late father's estate, posted the clip of him being accosted by a woman as he was driving to his house in the upscale suburb of Atlanta. She said, "You trying to get in? Who are you? I'm on the board." Okay, that's what the woman said. Okay, let me see what else. Hold on. She said, "You driving here like a bat out of hell. You drive in and drive out. F you. It's all ridiculous. We have dogs. We have people. And you don't even care." Then she said, "Why don't you be white?" All right. She said, "Why don't you be right? White." Okay. White. WHITE. So again, some people say she could have said, you want to be right. I don't know if she said which one she said, but the thing is, it was not handled appropriately. Okay. Appropriate. You don't confront somebody like that. If you are in the HOA, you just send them a daggone letter, letting them know they're violating the speed limit in the complex, because he does live there, and tell him if it's another offense, then you get a fine, point blank. She could have said, "Why don't you be right?" We're going to listen to that again in a minute. You just don't know what she clearly said. We can't really tell 100%, but TMZ says, she said, why aren't you white, or whatever they just said in here. Okay, let's see. Why don't you be white? So we're going to listen to that in a minute and see if that's what she said. Anyway, he said, "I have never seen a Karen in the wild. Well, tonight I had my first up close encounter with one. I stayed calm. I made no sudden movements and got away as quickly as I could. Outside of preventing me from entering my community, she was cursing at me and telling me I should be white. Now he said that she said she said he should be white. He said it's pretty surreal. White supremacy is crashing out all 2025. Be safe. So that's at the gated community of Cobblestone at Brookhaven. All right. He also made attention earlier this year because he disapproved Trump campaign for using his father's song, Hold On, I'm Coming. All right. So let's see what else. And then a federal judge in Atlanta ruled that Trump and his campaign had to stop using that track. And Hayes was good with that. He didn't want him using it. And there's nothing wrong with that. He don't have to let this man use his songs if he don't want to. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't want to. As far as this lady, let's see exactly if we can understand what she said. I'm just going to play the audio this time. We're going to see. Because I know one thing, she's drunker than a skunk. And that's on everything. And I don't think she should be up there confronting him and stopping him from entering his community where he pays his mortgage and he has the right to be there. All she should have said is nothing and just send in a ticket or whatever, a letter explaining to him, letting him know that the speed limit is 5 miles per hour or whatever it is. And, you know, we can't be having you driving through here like that because people have kids and dogs and things like that. And did it that way. It would be better if you just do it that way. All those fuck you, that is not professional. Right, he was there, right. And that's why I said I don't really know what he said. Because, I mean, what she said, because he was there. He's telling everybody that's what she said. Okay, let's listen. They said she's intoxicated. She sounds intoxicated. You can tell she's intoxicated. So let's listen.
I live here.
What?
I live here, man.
Who are you?
I don't need to tell you who I am.
No, who are you?
Man.
I'm on the board.
I don't care.
Let me stop this right here while we look at listen. First of all, he does not have to tell her who he is. Okay, point blank. Nobody cares if she's on the board or not. You don't have to tell her anything. She need to stop talking to him.
I live here.
What?
I live here, man.
Who are you?
I don't need to tell you who I am.
No, who are you?
Man.
I'm on the board.
I don't care.
I don't care. You drive over here like a bat out of hell. You drive in, you drive out. Get in whatever you
She's clearly been watching him.
So ridiculous. We have dogs, we have people, and you don't even care.
Okay.
So disrespectful.
Have a good evening.
Want to be white, won't you?
She said white, W-H-I-T-E. Okay. She said, want to be white, won't you? Okay, so she said white, W-H-I-T-E, not the other right. She did not say it. You can tell by the sentence and everything else. And she is drunk. You can look at the video and see that. Go to TMZ, you can watch it. And it doesn't matter if she's on the board. You still don't confront anybody like that. I have a homeowners association too. They would never come up to me telling me, fuck you, and coming to me drunk and things like that. Even if they did see me speeding, they can just come up and ask me in a polite way, the speed limit here is 5 miles per hour and leave it at that. You don't need to ask somebody, do you live here and all that type of stuff. If you have to have some type of access code, clearly you live there or you have permission to be there. She's not security or anything. And she did say white. Okay, she said white, W-H-I-T-E. So it is what it is. And the thing about it, even if she didn't say white, her entire actions are not warranted. Okay, she is not the police or any damn thing else. All she had to do is just write a letter if she's on the HOA board, or let the other people know, like she said she was going to call them. Okay, and where's security? You can even call them, but for what? You know, she's just being nosy. She was watching this man because he's black, wondering why he was up in there. You know, he went out, he came back in. She thought probably he was about to break in somewhere. Let's keep it real. Let's stop ignoring the real stuff. You know, and that's why she was doing all that. And then she's intoxicated. You can clearly tell the way she's talking and everything. And then he also says she's drunk. All right. Remember, he is the witness. Let's play that one more time. I don't know how fast he was driving, but you know, people like to go overboard with that.
I don't need to tell you who I am.
Now, who are you?
Ma'am.
I'm on the board.
I don't care.
I don't care. You drive over here like a bat out of hell. You drive in, you drive out. Get in whatever you. Fuck you.
No, and there was no need to say fuck you.
We have people and you don't even care. So disrespectful.
Have a good evening.
Want to be white, won't you?
Yeah, won't you be white, won't you? Okay, she need to learn how to speak. But anyway, the thing is, like I said, I'm not playing it again. It's clear as daylight right there 3 times. Okay, and it doesn't really matter what she said. The thing is, you don't need to be asking anybody anything because you're not the police. You're not the security. If she thought he was driving there too fast, she should have called security. All right, just like if I see somebody driving in this subdivision, which is upscale, I'm going to call security. We have the numbers, okay? I'm not even calling HOA. I'm calling the daggone security so they can find out why he driving in here like that so he can go up there and do his job. She's not security. And secondly, just say if she wanted to confront him and she just feel like she needs to, well, don't say fuck you, because then you start making people respond to you in a different type of way. Okay, she could have went up there and said, oh, okay, you can't get in the gate, or if he was in the gate, she could have said, oh, okay, Merry Christmas. Oh, I just noticed you was coming in. I don't even think she should have been saying anything, but she could have did it a different type of way if she wanted to be nosy. All right, point blank. Okay, all that fuck you and you won't you be white or whatever she said, it was plainly ridiculous. That's not the way you handle that. She's not the police. She's not security. She should have called security and left it at that. You know, because I don't know exactly what transpired. If he was speeding, you just call security and let them know, and let security let him know that the speed limit in this complex is 5 miles per hour or whatever it is. We can't be riding through here like this because kids, people with their animals, even if nobody is out there, the speed limit is 5 miles per hour. And security has all the right to say that, period. A regular person don't need to come up here and ask somebody, who are you, and all this other stuff. He has a home there, okay, point blank. If he wants to drive in and out, he can. He might have not even been speeding. She just may be tripping because she wondering why this black dude coming up here looking like whatever. You know how that goes. And so I'm glad he did bring attention to that, because that's plainly ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop that, you know? If you see somebody doing something, you have security, you need to call security, period. Let them do their job. You know, honestly, I'm not even an Isaac Hayes fan. I don't even know too much about him and stuff. But the thing is, I'm just looking at the part what was said and how she handled it. And then she's intoxicated. You don't even need to be confronting anyone when you're drunk or high or whatever the case, whatever you call yourself. Just plainly ridiculous, okay? And Jaquita, thank you for being over here as well. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next story, because we don't want to stay on this story too long, okay? Period. All right, so let's move on to the next. I want to tell you guys about, let's see where we at. We talked about Trump. We talked about Karen. Elon. Let's talk about Elon real quick. We got to talk about what Elon, I know. Isaac, I remember him making that song called Shaft, right? Shaft, for that movie called Shaft. Yeah, my mom is an Isaac Hayes fan and stuff like that, so I really don't know too much about him. You know, I remember what he looks like and stuff like that, but I don't know much about him. I don't even know how many kids he got, to be perfectly honest. All right. But the thing is, I don't care if it was it could have been a white person going through a complex and a black person walked up to him and, what are you doing here? And did that. I would basically be saying the same thing. This is not appropriate. Call security, call an HOA, report him, and don't be coming out there drunk cussing at people, because you're going to make them react in a violent way or a not so pleasant way. It's all about how you approach people anyway. I'd be able to say so many things to people, y'all. Y'all would believe it. The other day, I just told the dude at the mail place I was at, the post office. They were talking about the game, and when he was going out the door, I came out the door too, and I was like, I told him, your team is not going to win the Super Bowl. But I didn't say it rudely. I said it in a joking kind of way. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the way you say stuff. Just like people have joked with me and said stuff. Okay? And I have not gotten mad because the way they say it's all about the way you say it. You know, you just can't be walking up to everybody. But she need to stop that before she get herself out of line. You cannot be walking up to people, because what if you walk up to the wrong person? You cannot do that. And then coming up there like, fuck you. She sound drunk. Fuck you. Come on now. That's not professional. All right? What if I told all of y'all, fuck y'all? That wouldn't be professional. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Okay, so let's move on to Elon Musk, because he's a trip to, but let's read it first because they got it a little bit kind of misconstrued. So let's do this Elon Musk real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm trying to tell you about Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is, and then we're going to get out of here. I got to hurry up, though. I got to. Let's see. Where's the banner at? I forgot what the damn banner at, y'all. First, I got to take your message down. Hold on. Let me take this down first. Put the wrong stuff down here. I know that, right? See, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about right now. He's telling me to hurry the hell up and get the fuck up off this lie. All right. So basically, he said it like this: pack it up, Buzzer, because he's been nice about it. In a minute, if I don't hurry up, he's gonna say other things, but it's not gonna be like nothing crazy. And that's the way you got to be, because he calls me Buzzer all the time, and you don't never see me really get mad. Okay, because it's the way you say things. All right, point blank, prime example, right here. Right, there are several different ways to say pack it up, Buzzer. So let me hurry up so we can get out of here, because this Buzzer need to go to work. Okay, let's go ahead and do this now. All right. Oh my gosh, and plus I'm hungry. This Buzzer needs to eat. Jermaine, that means cash out. Yeah, I'm so damn silly, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's go out here and look for this right quick. We got to change the banner. Okay, let's change this one. Okay, so we said Elon Musk, right? Elon. I like to do this because that way, if people don't want to hear the other stuff, they just go right to, the parts of the video where that's at. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Elon Musk, real quick, guys. We're gonna do this real quick. I don't have a video to show you of him. I'm just gonna tell you. We're gonna talk about for about a good minute, and that's gonna be it. So anyway, billionaire Trump surrogate Elon Musk endorsed a post on Thursday which suggested Americans were too rejected, RETARDED, to be hired for skilled jobs. Okay, it says after the South African-born CEO of SpaceX and Tesla found himself in an argument over H-1B visas in the importation of foreign labor over American workers, Musk wrote this. He said, so basically, let me speak like a dude. Let me change my voice and talk like a dude. Okay, let's make it interesting. I know. He said, so basically, the right split into two factions, tech right and right, and the tech right is like, hey, we need H-1B visa people to do the jobs. And the right was like, no, you need to hire Americans. And the tech right is like, but you guys are RETARDED. And the right is like, well, you don't train us. And the tech right is like, you can't out-train being RETARDED. And while all this was going on, we learned some people really don't like Indians. Anyway, that pretty much sums it up, replied Musk. Mere hours after defending one of his engineers who posted a series of racist, anti-white rants. All right. He said the same thing I just said. I'm going to show you guys this right quick, and you can read it yourself. So basically, he endorsing this. So how do you guys feel like, what do you guys feel about that? I'm calling y'all RETARDED. You can't do the job. They need to hire people, foreigners, to do it because Americans are slow. How do you guys feel about that? So on Thursday now, Musk co-head Vivek I guess his name Ramaswamy, also received backlash after he suggested companies were not hiring Americans because they were raised in a culture of mediocrity. So what do you guys think about that? Now y'all know that Musk and Ramaswamy will lead the newly created Department of Government Efficiency, which is DOGE. I guess that's how you pronounce that, DOGE. So what do you guys think about that? So Elon Musk looks like he's endorsing posts suggesting Americans are too retarded to do skilled jobs. So do y'all think that American people are too retarded to do skilled jobs? Do you think they need to be continuously hiring all of these foreigners to come over here and do these skilled jobs because we are retarded? Do you think that? Do y'all agree with Musk? Just like he wants to implant, he see people having those brain chips in their head in the next 20 years. Do y'all stand for that? Do y'all agree with these things? Let's see what some of these commenters are saying here. Well, I'm not going to read this because I hate when people get up here and do this. Okay, we're not going to read that one right there, okay? I'm an independent. I'm just not going to read this right here, okay? I'm an independent. I'm not for Trump. I'm not for the other one either. So the thing is, I'm not going to read certain comments, okay? Let's see here. So they also said, he said that American workers are unmotivated and want to be paid too much money for jobs. So Musk plans on hiring immigrants. Listen, that does not apply to all Americans. Some Americans need jobs and they will take whatever he's offering as long as it's, where it should be at. If you know you have a skill, you're not going to be underpaid. Now, I know they like to hire cheap labor because some people will accept anything just to have that position because of where they are from and things like that. But here, we're not from there. So therefore, we want to be paid what our education say we should make. You know what I'm saying? And it's still not an excuse for him to endorse somebody calling Americans the R word. And all American workers are not unmotivated. Some are very much motivated. You just can't listen. Some of these companies like to pull anything over, employees' heads, pay them whatever they want to, not paying them what they deserve, treating them like shit. You know what I'm saying? Having them in shit working environments and all types of stuff. A lot of American people are not going to go for that. All right. When we go to college and have to pay all this money back, all these loans back, we want to be paid fairly what the skill pays. We don't want to be underpaid and treated like shit. Okay. And even if he thinks what I just said, it's still no reason to endorse someone calling all American workers retarded. Okay, it's still not, right to do that. All right. He could have just said all Americans are not. They're not the R word. Some are just unmotivated and wants to be paid too much money, and so I have to go and hire people with their visas because they will accept, the pay that I'm willing to give if they are more motivated. He could have said that like that. Let's see what you guys are saying right here. Elon is, to get involved in government policies. Okay, just more of his mindless rambling. They don't want to retrain people for the high-tech job. But what about the people who are already trained? People who are just newly out of college. They want to be paid what they know that field should pay, because you got to pay back all those loans. You got to pay back all that money, and they don't care if you don't make enough money. Nobody goes to college for nothing. Nobody goes to get a skill for nothing. You want to be paid what the skill says you can make, the entry level. And a lot of times they hire these foreigners because they know some of these foreigners will accept a lower amount of money. Let's keep it real. Now, and that's okay. But don't get up here and talk about all Americans are RET, that word, ARDED, in all Americans are unmotivated and want too much money. That's not true. We just want to be paid what we should be paid. And sometimes people are not motivated because you don't give them a reason to be motivated. Lousy work conditions, lousy human resource, lousy benefits, lousy pay. How can you motivate people when you are not giving them anything to be motivated about? Point blank. Allen said, well, we know they are not smart enough to vote a good president into the office. Otherwise, they would have not voted for Trump. A smart person would have voted for Harris. Again, I don't know. I mean, I don't even want to get into that topic. The thing is like this. For me, like I said before, like I always say, I just think these people are too old. All right, point blank. Biden, Trump, all of them. I think they need to change the whole thing around. 65 should be the cutoff limit. If you can't go out here and get a job after a certain age, how the hell are they allowing you to run the country? Okay, cognitive skills start declining, speed, all types of stuff. So I just don't agree with that, period, okay? And as far as Harris, I will say this. Actually, I won't. We're just going to leave it like it is, okay? Point blank. Sadie said, I think we were doomed either way. We did not have a good president to choose from. They were both bad choices. I don't think that I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say without saying it. I just think we should have other people. Let's put it like that. I'm just leave it at that and leave it at that. Okay. Period. So anyway, somebody said, funny thing, I have been reading about this since yesterday through various outlets, but I haven't read or heard 45 saying anything to support American workers. That's weird to me. Then again, Muskie did give him a lot of money. Okay. Okay, let's see. Somebody else said these next 4 years will be nothing short of Abbott and Costello show. Except the joke is on MAGA. Somebody said it's already the Abbott and Costello show. Trump and Vance, is he still around? Answer questions like in the Who's on First Routine. After a while, you get tired of asking. Another commenter said, I know he's not talking about libs. Ha 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 ha. Him and Trump were talking about the poorly educated that voted Trump in. LOL. This is hilarious. You people got a real smackdown. Okay. Jeffrey said Elon is one stupid FUCK. Rita said, you see what they think of you, MAGA voters. You are uneducated, FOOLS. Okay, Flash says Trump wants to be a dictator. Trump is an arrogant egomaniac, psycho liar, and is in an embarrassment to the title President of the United States. Trump needed to be found guilty for all his crimes and then barred from running for any office, anytime, anywhere, along with spending time in prison. Okay, Todd agreed with Elon Musk, the guy who said that. Not Elon, but the other guy said it. He said, most are, it's a sad truth. Okay. Another Todd said they are lazy. Okay, Wayne said Musk probably isn't the brightest bulb on the planet, knowing that all the technology that goes into SpaceX and Tesla, which is a piece of crap, he probably doesn't have the knowledge to do half the stuff his company produced. It's the people he has employed that prop him up, knowing that during World War II, America produced more equipment and material for the war effort and supplied that equipment to other countries, even Russia and China, to beat Hitler and the Japanese, or they would have been overwhelmed. Mary said they are all laughing at us. Okay. And the last comment that I will read said, because it's true, anybody under the age of 30 don't understand a damn thing about hard work. Okay. So there you go, guys. Like I just said, I don't know if I would endorse that, And I think that should have been said a little differently. I don't think you should insult the American people because you don't want to hire American people because you think that they are lazy and unmotivated and they want too much money. You can just say it in a different way. It's all about the way you say things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it boils down to. Jermaine said Americans are the most productive workers in the world, and it's been that way for over 100 years. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you so much. Okay, so one more story, then we out of here, guys. Okay, let me see if I can do that in 5 minutes. It's about Mark Zuckerberg. Anyway, he insists the 5,000. Hold on, let me change this real quick. So in case people don't want to hear the rest of the stuff, let me do this real quick. Let's hide that, delete it. So Mark said, hold on. Okay. Okay. So Mark Zuckerberg insists the 5,000 square foot underground structure in his secret Hawaii compound is not a doomsday bunker. Okay, he said he just built that place to rest, to relax. That's what he said. Let me see what else he said. That shelter spans over 5,000 square feet. Goodness. So in a recent interview with Bloomberg, he was asked about that, and they was asking him, was that a doomsday bunker? He said, no, I think that it is just a little shelter, a 5,000, what was it, square feet shelter, a little shelter. Okay. Anyway, they said that his Hawaiian compound would cost roughly $270 million to build, but the underground shelter would be the piece of resistance with what appears to be a blast-resistant door made of metal and concrete, an escape hatch that can be accessed via a ladder, and its own energy and food supply. He knows good and damn well, let's keep it real, he knows good and damn well that is a doomsday shelter. Okay? He knows this. See, this is why I tell you guys, these rich people, these super rich people, if y'all think some of these people are your friend, you crazy. If something major happens, they're going to be in their underground places while all of us will be out here getting radiation, getting it, whatever happen to us, while they take shelter in these damn bunkers where they think nothing in no type of anything can get in. Let me say this again. It would cost $270 million to build his whole entire compound. The underground shelter has a piece of resistance, and it appears to be a blast-resistant door made of metal and concrete. Then he has an escape hatch that he can climb up to with a ladder, and then he has his own energy and food supply. And then he had everybody who worked on there sign a strict NDA, from the painters to the security guards to the electricians and carpenters. I could have did the job because I'm wondering, he building all this shit for him and his family, and if something major go down, this very same people who built this shit can't get in there with him. Okay, I told you I got to start getting smarter. They said that workers from different crews could not even speak to each other. Now, anonymous source told Wired they speculated that Mark was building some sort of a bunker for in case of something major happened, or possibly even a vast underground city. Now we're going back into what Ali Carter talked about. New York Post points out many wealthy folks are rumored to have built their own underground facilities and even tunnels in case of an earth-altering catastrophe, including Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and we seen his tunnel where he was driving Huda in, okay, and other rich people, probably like Beyonce, Jay Z, even Diddy, all of these people. Again, no telling, guys. We already know he has one, and no telling what they're trying to, do. The thing about it, what they don't realize though, if it's ever a really catastrophic type event going on, I don't think those bunkers are going to protect them. Okay, and that's on everything. I can almost bet if a certain catastrophic event happens, those bunkers are not going to protect any of them, and that's on everything. So anyway, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about him. I'm not even going to really read these comments. Let's see if we can get one. Somebody said, who honestly cares? If he does have a bunker, it won't save him. They will be able to survive a little while, maybe a few years, but they will eventually die when machines fail and food runs out. Radiation exposure, tainted water, etc. This doesn't take into account the mental anguish being locked away will cause. They will have to, I don't know what this girl mean right here. Okay, they all heed to love bare bones and basic, which I doubt they could do. Okay. Oh, she meant to say they will be to love bare bones and basic. What happy somebody asking them. This is a person responded back to this person. He said bunker ? Marks. And then he said they'll be to love bare bones and basic. What happy drugs are you on, moron? I think he meant so they will have to go to the basic type stuff, and they won't be able to do it because they're not used to it. That's what I'm talking about. Damn. Oh man. So let's see what he said. He defended what he said. Okay. They argue back at each other. I can't even read. This is so funny. Anyway, they say, I don't care. Hitler had one too. And where is he today? We all got to pass on sometime, but the money stays behind. Okay. That's what I just said. I mean, it just depends on the catastrophe that happens, If it's a zombie, what's the name? They're going to find a way to get in. Trust me. All right. And that's on everything. If it's a world catastrophe, it depends on what type of world catastrophe it is. If it's that major one, that bunker is not going to save him. If it's something like radiation, eventually, like the person said, it may seep in, or, even if it doesn't, they're going to have to come out one day. I guess they're going to wait there for years until everything, dissipates or whatever the case is. But still, they're going to have to start back over. I just don't see them staying alive. Okay, point blank. Somebody said underground shelter of any kind in Hawaii has to be stupid. Those islands were formed by volcanic eruptions and activity. Imagine just a small amount of unexpected volcanic activity or 5,000 square feet of underground luxury means cooked carrots. Somebody said, like the man that built his little community underwater and they all vanished because the dome broke. It's okay. Just stay prayed up. Right. The thing about it is, like I said, when it's time for you to go, you're going. It doesn't matter what kind of bunker you're in or whatever the case is, your ass is going. All right. And that's just on everything. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We had a good long conversation, almost 3 hours. I appreciate you guys. Come back late tonight, Light Owls, for the Effery show. And until then, I'll see you. But don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this long ass video today. Here we go. Let's do this real quick. And okay, yeah, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Also share, leave a comment. Don't forget, a lot of this stuff on here is my own personal opinion. Everybody have their right to it. Again, I'm not saying that anyone is innocent or guilty unless proof is there. And as far as presidents and all this other crap, it is what it is. I'm an independent, so I think independently. All right. As far as the racist Karen thing with Isaac Hayes' son, this Karen didn't have no reason to be doing what she did. She should have called security. She should have just minded her business. Let's keep it on the real. All right. What else? Jay Z, Diddy stuff. Again, I already told you how I felt on that, and it is what it is. And Elon Musk, I already told you guys what I think about that as well. And Trump saying go to hell. I told you guys what I think about that as well. Okay. Y'all don't forget to do a Cash App to $Shades too if you want to show support. You can do a membership for $4.99. You can do a super chat and a super sticker to show additional support. All right. All right, guys. Let's go to do roll call. Then we're going to get out of here. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got, hold on. It's a lot of people came through today, dropped through. We got Jermaine always being here showing support. A good ass mod, y'all. Nightbot always doing this job. That's my double security over here. J Ford stepped in, showing support. Thank you, J Ford, always doing that. Okay, Search for You came by, show some support. Thank you, Search for You. All right. We had Young Riz up in here showing support. Thank you, Young Riz. Y'all make sure y'all show Young Riz some love and support as well. Okay, we got Tony Bands was up in this place. Thank you, Tony Bands. Show some support to Tony Bands too. He be dropping stuff sometime on his channel. Iceman was up in this beat showing support. Thank you, Iceman. Thank you so much, honey, for showing support. Let's see what DJ Q stepped up in here for a minute. Thank you, DJ Q. Thank you for showing support, honey. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and show DJ Q some love and support as well. Okay. And what else? Let's see what else we got down here. I don't want to miss anybody. That's why I'm going down. I'm going down. Chiquita, thank you so much for coming by, showing support, leaving your input. I appreciate you. I hope you subscribed and everything, and thank you again. Okay, let's see what else. I think that's it. What's fake news? Oh, you're talking about what's the name? Yeah, he does not believe Ali and all the other stuff, guys. I mean, he has made himself so clear, you know. And over here, we do have our own right to our opinions. You know, I'm not going to try to convince you guys, and don't try to convince me. You can tell me, but yeah, we all have our own rights over here. Shades Tube is independent over here, and so are you guys when you're over here. You can say whatever as long as you stay respectful and don't be tripping too hard, all right? Or cussing too much, all right? Other than that, y'all, have a good day. Have a good weekend. If you don't come back to see Night Owl, I'll see you guys on Monday. Check out all my videos. I put up my shorts too. And, you know, check out my other lives. And thank you so much, guys. And this is Shades Tube, and I'm gone again. Shades Tube, and I'm out, and I'm out, and I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. And check out this what do you call this thing? The background. All right, guys. Thank you to Jermaine for that. Appreciate you. And thanks for saying it's a good live. And again, guys, have a good night, good day. And I'll see you guys in my next live tonight, Night Owl. Fucking Addiction. We're going to be tripping out. So make sure you tune in. If not, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend and happy holiday season, you guys. It's almost New Year's. Hey, let's get out of here. Peace out, y'all.